Right.
Another video, another fucking excuse for having to get us back in the back rooms.
We go back to back rooms.
I like to shower in the men's locker room.
And air, UI air.
Okay. All
Cool.
right.
All right.
Has someone got the mod?
Hello.
Wait. I'm in the game.
I'm in the
I am
game.
too,
We're in
but
the game.
why would it say that?
Don't worry about
Wait,
it. Don't worry about it.
wait.
Don't worry about it.
I think that's a part of the back rooms.
The hell?
It's
Holy
part of
shit. I'm so surprised we didn't spawn in a yellow wallpaper room. What the hell?
Yeah, where the hell?
We gotta get to the back rooms. We gotta get there.
Don't spoil the movie.
Yes.
Oh.
Don't
the
spoil,
movie.
don't
I still haven't
spoil
seen
them. I haven't seen it either.
Spoiling the movie? Do you think this would be in the fucking?
I don't have
Yo,
room for
let's
friends. I wanna
go.
see the Backrooms movie.
Oh, chat.
Yeah,
Doing something a little different tonight. Mostly just need to make sure.
Is your trip business or pleasure, sir?
Pleasure.
Mostly just gotta.
You wanna watch the back rooms tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Fuck you, Louie.
Great idea.
Don't you dare watch the back rooms with him. Async. Yes, this is back rooms. This is definitely back rooms. We're in the corporate.
Doing something a little different.
Stop spoiling the movie.
It's not a spoiler.
Is that in the movie?
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know that was
Stop
the name of the
spoiling
thing.
the movie, man. I need to see it.
How's it going? It's going good?
Who's he? Who's he?
The guy who directed Backrooms was a
Kane
YouTuber.
Pixels.
I didn't know he
Kane
directed
Pixels.
it.
on
Kane Pixels.
YouTube.
Everyone knows it's Kane Pixels, man. That's his last name, Pixels.
So what I'm trying to say, Brian, is that I'm not spoiling anything because it's been on YouTube for 5 fucking
Shit.
years.
Imagine there's zombies in the movie.
And-
That'd be
Dude,
sick.
okay, they actually hit really fast. I was gonna talk shit.
Yeah,
Don't say
they
anything.
crack me like crazy.
Don't say what? Shit that happened 5 years ago on YouTube? Don't say that. I just can't talk about the backrooms at all. Just don't mention. Don't even talk about that. Can't
Going
get-
good.
where did we
Just
go?
gotta.
Computer?
Watch me make
Go-
thumbnails.
go check the computers. Power.
Turn around!
Jesus Christ!
Sorry, I
Spoiler
was
alert, you're gonna die!
scratching my nose.
You get itchy noses too?
Stop spoiling the movie, man. I'm glad that the movie did well. I was afraid there. For
Yeah,
a
me
second.
too.
Did it really? Wasn't paying
That
attention to it.
Oh, it's like
I thought it was
the
gonna be
best
an, I
movie
thought,
out.
I thought it could be Five Nights at
There's like a
Freddy's.
few movies at the moment. There's a horror movie, Obsession. That's supposed to
that
be
movie's
fucking
terrifying.
ridiculous. That's supposed to be good. Then there's Backrooms, and I think there's
And
another.
then Toy
independent
Story
movie.
5.
Let's
Oh my
fucking
God.
go.
Oh, we're here.
What a month we're gonna have. We're eating good
We're here, boys. We're
Oh.
fucking back.
Oh, we're in on the job. I'm so glad I decided to stay up to 3 a.m. and do this.
20 minutes later. Oh, hurry up, guys. Want to go bed? To remove.
Oh shit, the green guys
Really?
blow up and hurt. Watch out, they blow
Oh,
and
it's
hurt.
those guys.
You just ruined the movie.
Oh, no, wait. Never mind. What the hell?
I'm talking about the fucking game.
Oh, I found him. Green guy found me.
This is also in the movie. It was just crazy when the black guy was running away from like 50 of these.
Guys, I'm down.
Stop spoiling.
Yeah, kind of can't get you with the exploding.
I finally
zombies
touched
right now.
grass, lol.
I'm gonna get this max ammo.
You love to see it. It's always refreshing to progress
I'm going for Evan.
after a long
He's down.
where.
He's trying to grab your hands. You stop.
God. I'm dead again.
Oh, you
I died
down
from
in
his.
the goo?
I died from his leftover cum.
Is that in the movie too?
Yeah, that's in the movie.
In the back door.
Imagine the amount of pornos that are going to be made about the backrooms now.
Wait, what?
It is satisfying. It is satisfying killing these guys.
Well, what's satisfying? I was talking about porno.
Just say killing these guys.
Oh, this is in the movie?
Shut,
This
shut,
actually is in the
Who's
movie.
this guy?
Shut the
Who's this
stop.
guy? Who's this?
I don't know.
M Soliloquy. Who's this?
He's
Provide
sail
this guy.
gooey.
Oh, who the
Sail
fuck is
gooey, dude. Wait, everybody split up? Who's he chasing? I think he's chasing me.
I don't think he's chasing anyone. Oh, wait.
He's chasing me.
Oh, he wants you, Louis.
What the fuck do you want? There's gonna be one gooey in here. Look at him.
Shit.
Oh, dear.
Sorry.
Oh, dear. You better not be fucking booking tickets to the backrooms.
I've got quick
That way
revive.
you're going down a lot. You're like busy booking tickets. Oh, I actually can't talk about this, but
Oh, I found a hidden room.
I
What?
can't
Is it
talk
the
about
blue
this
door?
because we have to go in
Oh.
here.
No.
Don't worry, man. We see that in the trailer. It's okay.
Okay, all right, cool.
Oh,
Oh, found more. You guys should come.
Fine. What do you find, man?
Where are
Over
they?
here.
Over there.
Ooh.
Oh, don't kill this. He's the last guy. He's the last guy.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, huh? Pretty sexy. You wanna go in together?
I better wait for everyone. Oh, Evan, you're here.
Hey, how do you have a
Wicked
flashlight?
Louis.
Everyone who matters to me.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a PlayStation 2 lady.
Do this.
Look how sick this is. It automatically
actually
brings on a
sick.
flashlight when you come in.
Boring.
The fuck up, Louis.
Boring.
What do you Pokemon Go then? Little contaminated slur.
Did he find a key somewhere in the movie?
Do not answer that question.
Oh wait, shit.
Why did you kill
maybe-
it?
Oh shit! I didn't even realize. I opened debris. Open debris
Oh.
to like some.
Oh,
The
shit.
async keycard has been obtained.
I got a key card.
Who got that? You did,
Nice.
Ryan? Nice.
Yes.
We need that. We need that for that one area. Whee! I found a slide.
Oh my god! What the? I keep teleporting. What the?
Yes. What's happened to me? It was weird as shit.
Like the game was broken. I saw like so many different locations. Found the box.
You gonna kill me?
What-
Oh, fuck
what-
no!
what just happened?
No!
What just happened to me?
What happened?
Okay, so if the astronaut gets you, he grabs you, fucking rams into you, and makes you teleport.
What just happened to
not-
me? I just got
Marathon
stuck in
again.
the roof 20 times. Dingo! You know,
Looks sick.
Dingo was his name.
Good
Oh,
one.
give me a dingo.
A lot of ammo. LMG.
Well, I'm glad to see you're getting better.
Okay, see you later, guys. Fuck you.
Yeah,
He's gonna be dead.
Oh my god, you okay?
I'd hope so too. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
You survived.
Instantly regretted that when I jumped. Okay,
You go down that hole that has a bunch of holes in it.
and then you fall down outside of a skyscraper, and then I thought,
That's
oh,
good
this
to
is
hear.
Not good.
I don't know. I didn't see the movie.
Okay, I'm jumping down the hole for fun. Is there like a little space here I can land in? There is. Oh god.
Ooh.
Okay. Do we have Jug yet or no?
I've got
Yeah.
the zombie on me, by the way.
No, you don't have the last one. It's a new round. It's a new round.
Dude, I see like 4 zombies.
Never mind. Okay, it's in one of these rooms. The one there, that one there smoking that you're in. Kill these guys.
Yeah, thank you. This one's fake. There's a lot of all these jugs are fake except for that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part of the story.
Ow.
It's in the movie. It's actually in the movie. Juggernaut.
Imagine we watch the movie and it's like it's literally just
A zombies movie.
yeah, it's gameplay like it's Call of Duty graphics and it's first person. I would just silently get up and leave. Like you spoil the goddamn movie.
Check this out, Teresa. Look.
Where'd my
Don't
jug
tell him.
go?
Don't tell him. Look.
Wait. Where'd my fucking jug go? I had jug.
You bought it from the fake one.
No, I didn't buy a fake one. Fuck you, dude. I think it was when the guy groped me. Astronaut.
Oh, yeah,
What the
probably.
fuck did this just do?
What did he take from you?
Took my
Your
park.
virginity.
Your virginity.
Innocence.
The boss. Can you use your thunder gun as astronaut?
Huh?
The-
Where is he?
Use your thunder gun as astronaut over here.
I'm gonna use it on his ass.
Oh,
you
he's
got
dead.
him.
Shit, he's
You
gone.
killed him.
Oh no way.
It's good to see you're getting better.
Here, look. Check this out.
What? How you get up there?
I
You
jump.
guys need to follow me. You need to come. There's a
Oh, do you
slide
have like a
down.
special perk, son of a bitch? What the hell? What perk is that?
The best one ever, dude.
What is it called?
That's basically cheating.
We need
That's how
that
I'm supposed to get up
probably.
to
We
you.
probably need that shit. Where is it?
I don't remember how I got there. I just told you guys to come with me. Come here. It's by the Juggernaut area. But I wonder if I can jump up here. Look. Oh, I can. There's a perk. There's a perk over here. See you guys later, suckers.
Hey!
What are you doing, bro? You're cheating.
on.
He just got axed. He's not even. What the fuck?
Ooh, death. Oh, never mind.
I'll grenade you.
Look at my grenades too. Look, my grenades are sick.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Oh no,
Where
you're,
did the teleport?
Yo, wait. Grab this grenade. Grab this grenade if you can.
where am I?
Oh, that's
grab
so
it.
sick. It's like an ender pearl. I'm getting hit. I lost them all, dude. I lost them all.
Looks like we're gonna have to get that perk together.
Wait, we gotta run.
What's that?
Oh, is this where we're going?
I guess, dude. We have no choice.
Man, how the fuck do you get out of here?
I wish I had my double
Where'd
jump.
you go?
We need to find Juggernaut. That's how I know how to get there. I don't.
Oh
I'm
Jesus
running.
Christ!
I'm running.
Oh, we went around.
I'm
Perfect.
Alright, we're back where we started.
I know where it's at now. I know where it's at. Yeah, I know where it's at now because because of that loop. Follow me.
Oh, you're.
Who the heck is this?
Yeah, don't do that.
that.
It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, this is back where we were. Go back.
Oh my
fuck,
god, dude.
So I'm waiting for them, Noga.
Hold on, we're just going in circles.
we are. It was the opposite way of going to the
This is a very no blood type
Wait, okay.
What?
tour guide. That
We gotta go through there, but
We're gonna go down this slide right here. Noga's
you guys
first.
just.
No,
just
that's
Yeah, this is basically just
I don't have
This is down there, not Jug.
and I might not even survive.
You say what?
Oof.
Who mentioned Jug? Who mentioned Jug?
Evan did.
No, we're not doing that right now. He's gonna show me something else.
Oh.
Alright, Colby.
Okay.
Louis, you coming?
No, go.
I found some crazy shit.
Of a neighborhood.
Where was Pack?
Mm-hmm.
You said pack a punch?
Look over here. In here.
Oh,
More
shit.
Really loud noise. Up here. And in here. It's the crack room.
What's the crack room?
Oh my
Lots of
god.
cracks on the wall.
The pack
Oh.
And cocaine.
I don't
Perfect.
have
I found it
Okay.
without you guys.
Alright, that's good. At least I know where it is.
You got me, lobster?
Mm-hmm.
He's so over it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, someone needs to put the timeline of all the different moves as time goes on.
Where you going back a bunch, buddy?
I'm dead, dude. I'm fucking
Who's
dead.
my
Don't
favorite
worry.
to draw?
I'm gone. Like, there's no way.
Gone.
Like, there's no way I'm gonna get caught. over here.
Find a teleport. Quick, go
No,
over there.
you can't.
Evan, go
You
down.
cannot.
Press down
You
and go.
cannot. Trust me,
Go,
guys.
go,
I
go,
am
go,
I'm
go.
going. I don't know how to get there, but I'm trying.
You can't make it over here, dude. You can't make. Trust me.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that. Don't spoil the movie.
Did you have ray gun?
I had ray gun 1 and ray gun 2.
Hey,
Full pack a punch with
Oh,
monkeys.
you're actually dead. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Don't give up, Louis. Don't give up.
I'm actually not. I'm gonna believe in you.
Kill
What the hell gun is that, Noglo?
I think it
Like
depends on
circus?
Yeah, he's
the
literally
character because there's
spectating.
certain aspects of each
Guys, he's dead.
character I find
Don't give up, Louis.
hotness
I'm holding my breath.
all with.
Maybe throw a grenade down there, Vanos.
Louis, I think I throw a grenade down here. He just
I don't
lands
know
in
who
the
my
player's
favorite is.
sandbox.
Yo, maybe.
Honestly, it's kind of.
I have, they teleport us down
I
there.
don't really feel any
Louis,
difference
jumped in the
when I
hole that
draw
buys the
them.
perk
It's
that
just
helps
kind
you
of.
jump, but I don't have enough money to fucking buy
I think
it.
I've just gotten so used to drawing
Oh
each
my
one of
gosh.
them in
We're coming.
their design that
Go, go,
there's
go,
not
go,
really
go,
like
go, go,
Yeah,
a
dude.
Follow me.
man.
Stuck.
least favorite
You
or
need to
most
shoot, you need to
favorite. It's all
shoot.
just
Okay,
kind of the same, to be
I
honest.
got it. I got it. Okay,
Jump
okay.
out.
but
Jump. Yeah.
I would
let's
say
go.
Alright, hell
the
yeah.
more human-looking
Let's go.
Where's
character,
that grenade one? Where's the
I
grenade
guess,
one?
are
Where's the crazy grenade
maybe
perk?
slightly
Alright,
difficult
you
just
got- click the button,
because,
we just gotta go out. We just gotta go out.
like with Rizzy's nose,
do
you
it.
can look off if I don't do it
Is this my grave right here? Oh, no,
direct in
that's-
proportion and whatnot.
No!
But I would
It was my
say
grave.
Ah,
each
this is my grave too.
make certain
Oh no.
What the?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
ha-
yeah,
have
Wait,
to
did I just
answer
do
what
the-
software
huh?
do you use. I
What-
use
what
Clip
they're
Studio
doing?
Paint.
I need to get
Protecting-
that thing in, and I need to get Jug. Wait, Louis.
Yes.
Actually, you can see kind of like right in the top corner right here.
You like that?
And then for editing, I use
You
DaVinci
never do this
Resolve.
to
You
me.
don't shoot your pee up like a 9-iron?
Yeah.
You gotta do this jump. Look into this big circle right here.
Okay, I'm going.
Being a little
Oh, jump.
bit of
Yes.
a chud right
What
there.
the hell's in here?
Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
overshot the bitch.
That's my main programming
The glitch gin.
for the
Grenade.
Is this
drawing
grenade?
and
Nice.
Yes.
I guess like
How do you throw it?
storyboarding slash drawing
Regular
Right,
grenade,
stuff.
like just like.
No,
the
LB,
frag
LB.
and
It's
all
a
the
attack grenade, attack
compositing,
grenade.
Do we try this?
visual effects,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here, let me get him off.
Alright,
editing and
here's
stuff is
nothing.
done.
You,
in
let me get him off.
Street.
You.
Here goes
Okay, go,
nothing.
go, go.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on.
Yep.
Delirious?
I'm actually tired of being out here.
I think
Alright.
Terrors are loaded with perks.
Is ready?
All right.
Alright, let's go in.
Shit.
Beautiful door animation.
What is this?
What is this?
Ooh, that perk.
That looks like we have to fill it. Dying Wish. Instead of entering Last Stand, enter Berserk mode. While Berserk, player is invisible and deals massive melee damage. Well,
Fuck it, dude.
that seems fucking...
Okay, dude.
Wait.
Massive melees, dude. Fucking fist
Oh,
fighting.
to be clear,
Oh,
80,000. Holy shit.
80,000, that's the
What's
ending.
Get a
this?
gold
What
star
about
low.
this? Right here.
Yeah, it's
So we have
it's
to fill
more
this up?
so just like
Some guy
each
died.
character comes with their own like difficulty and whatnot. But
I
I've
guess
just
not.
drawn
You don't
done
have to
so
fill it up.
used them
Just
so
there,
many
it's just a
times
big-
that's
Big ass.
So we actually have the ending. We just need...
hard to like
How do you
really
know
tell
that's
if I have a
the ending?
favorite or not.
That's
They're
the
all
ending.
just kind of
80,000
they all
stamina,
kind of
I feel like it's a crucial next part, but I feel like it's
feel
not the end.
not
Yeah, I don't
feel
think it's
but
the
like
ending, but I'm just saying we need
enjoying
80,000.
each
Like, we haven't seen the big black squiggly guy. I couldn't word it any other way.
more so just trying to get certain
Oh,
details
he's
correct.
not in the movie.
There's no other way to word that. I'm sorry.
I don't really have a favorite.
Big black, you know.
Squiggly, that guy. You can't really word it any other way.
Can a squiggle get a loan of a pizza?
But yeah, kind of depends.
Never mind, I got an answer. I'm gonna right now.
I would say
You
it's
surprise yourself.
more difficult when I have to draw all 4 of them at the
Just
same
wait
frame
this round out.
I can make
versus
this.
1,
I got this.
kind of naturally. and whatnot.
Why do you want to remove a perk?
Is that all your perks gone?
I lost 15 points.
You didn't find one that
But
makes
yeah.
you
Quick
Berserk
cuts.
instead of Last Stand?
Quick cuts in between him being like, I got this. I got this. I got it.
Oh, yeah, like the... Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I might have to get another gun because this one just kills them too fast. It's gonna take forever for me to fucking
But
get to
I would say
80,000.
in terms of software,
One so I get for 1 kill.
go back to
Yeah,
you,
headshot you more.
Oh my lord.
Daniel
like 200.
Nichols'
It's
question.
gonna take me forever. Like, I'm never gonna die now.
I've been using Clip Studio for a while now, so I'm used to it. But you don't have to
Oh,
use
man,
it.
that would have been so funny.
You were hoping it was me, huh?
It's just for
Um,
my
I'm
specific
not lying,
thing.
yeah.
It'd be really awesome if we died right now, then we have to play it again another day.
Because you gotta go.
Yeah, you can use
Who
any
wants to go?
software.
But I guess I'm curious. I feel like that's not the ending.
Oh.
Well, I'm not in a rush to upload this. I can just fucking play
No,
it again.
I'm already
No,
uploading
no,
it right
no.
now.
I'm down to stop and play again. Actually, wait, we lose progress. Why
Yeah,
not
it kinda
keep this PC open in this game with the crawler. Can
What?
you do that, Brian, for like 24 hours? Keep crawling.
Yeah, sure. Let me just put everything aside.
Go on.
Terrors, what do you need? What are the perks?
I got everything I need.
I need speed cola. How did you get everything you need? How do you do that? How do you keep doing that?
I was born with it.
That must be icy.
Fuck!
I asked him if he had everything he needed, and
Fucking dead! Fucking, I want to say fucking came out of nowhere.
Wow. Wrong word.
I can't believe that. My fucking elbow hit my mic stand. Couldn't swipe it enough. I swear, guys, you saw it on the camera. Unfucking believable.
Is Evan resonant?
That was over there. No, someone else's.
oh!
You fucked me, Louis. You fucked me. Oh, shit.
Good
Okay, I'm coming.
luck to you, because I'm about to die.
Lance! You Lance!
No way,
Wait, which is
guys.
Lance? Neil! Lance!
No
Neil!
way.
Fuck you, Neil!
Oh my God,
Yeah,
look at you
I
guys.
think the
lost.
longest
Buzz
part
Aldrin,
of
get your balls off my
I
face!
don't have any
inking.
perks, guys. I don't have any perks.
You have it in plain sight and you went
a lot
down?
more
I don't know how to use that, man.
detail oriented, whereas the other stuff tends to be more.
We haven't used gobblegums and modded zombies since 2015. Fuck! I'm dead.
Let's so focus on detail more, just kind of doing
Bitch.
same old same. Not same old same.
Behind you! Behind!
Or,
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Alright, what's the
Pushing
plan, guys? How close are you to getting these points?
I've got a pretty good
Oh,
build
yeah.
right now.
Probably go.
I found
I remember watching a video,
You
I
wanna
think
camp
by
in this place, and I'll just
I forget the guy's name,
recording.
but
Oh, no,
one
I
of the
got
benefits
struck
of
by- I got
animating
struck by Hitler. I got struck by Hitler. That's
characters is
100%
that
Hitler.
because you're animating
Alright, I'm near
so
the ending
Oh,
door.
much.
AFK.
I can do it,
Cartoon.
dude. I got 80,000 points.
Want me to go get you, Brian?
Not really.
Far away.
that's one of the
Wait,
benefits.
Terrors, did you go up that super long yellow stairway?
No, I went into a
Kinda
the
forces you
boardroom,
to
like the
not
company
memorize it,
boardroom. There's
but
like a hole in the wall with an exit.
Drop so much that you're just
And then I found it seemed like a secret room, and I had a soul catcher in there. You know the blue soul catcher.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And then I saw a statue looked like Hitler. Got too distracted. Got overran.
Wow.
You had to stop and salute.
There's a perk that I have, like when you get hit, your movement speed increases. Kind of cracked.
I wasn't gonna get that one because I felt like it'll ruin my
Fuck
flow.
me. What? Sorry.
I wasn't gonna get that one, but I changed my mind. I decided not to get it because I felt like it ruined my flow.
Oh, Evan's about to go down. Evan's about to go down.
Oh.
God dang it!
Okay, I'm gonna go res him.
I feel like I went down twice.
Should I res Evan or no?
Well, what's the point? Just gonna go down again. Yeah. Here. That's where I was. That's where I was. Did you go around the corner? Go around the corner.
Oh, I thought it would go through here. Okay.
No,
Oh,
not that
shit.
corner. Other direction.
Oh,
Other
fuck
direction.
me.
Loop right. No, 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 no.
This is
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous.
go that way. That way. Go around right. Take a right. Take a right. Take a right. Pile.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, can you blame me for standing still and just, you know, I was a little distracted. I wasn't expecting that in the back rooms.
Oh, he's texting me. He's ready to go watch the back rooms. We gotta go.
Fuck off. All right, this is it. Let's see.
It better be a great, great cinematic.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
We're ready.
Oh shit! It's another room.
Oh wait.
What?
That's a
Wait,
toilet.
Where
Where
are we?
Wait. We're falling. We're falling a lot. My
What
points
the
are going.
fuck?
My points are disappearing.
No, go. We just instantly died. We all just died, dude.
Oh yeah,
Why? Why?
just takes long.
I think we all landed on each other.
You saying I did play that for 2 hours for fucking to die?
This is
Game
insane.
over, but it doesn't say game over when you beat it too. Didn't feel like you beat it.
We failed, dude.
I don't know. I don't. You know what? You know what?
Maybe that's why I got a 4 out of 5.
I need
Can
to
you
know
fix
why.
multiplayer, please?
Where's that fucking comment?
The first comment.
Can you fix multiplayer, please? Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna copy and paste that and add comment. Post. There we go. Nogla, refresh, refresh. You should see at the top right there. Nogla, just now. Can you fix multiplayer, please? Okay. We actually got the actual ending. Yes, what we did was the actual ending.
Nah,
It's-
funny
it's
the way we
supposed to end-
reacted.
It's supposed to end like that.
Stem, which had a mouth with bloody the thing that I was like laughing to myself so hard, Hunter, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
I was
not
like,
doing a
seriously, I
backrooms
searched,
character.
Like, I was trying to find
stream
author, like
tonight,
happy happy,
um,
author, and I put happy name,
I can do
and the
that.
first result I got said, where is it? Happy, born
No.
Herschel Albert.
Probably to
also
be
known
able
as
to do it
Happy
tomorrow.
Happy is the title
Can't
of the
guarantee.
character.
Your
You're
coffee?
telling me that
Coffee.
the fictitious apple that I'm looking at that has tiny human arms, his name is
Um,
Herschel Albert?
Born
though it's
Herschel
probably won't be-
Albert, but I guess now
probably
it's
not
legally
healthy for me.
changed too.
Of course, right.
Happy.
Well,
Probably
you
have
had,
to
he did go down the
get
courthouse
older,
to get
but-
it changed, but I do love that.
I don't know, I
will
just like to
follow
taste the
Herschel
coffee.
Albert,
Herschel Albert.
which I will say is a great name. There's not enough Herschels anymore, is there?
No,
I respect
no,
the
gosh,
tea
no.
for what it is.
Kind
I
of like Hershey,
just,
kind of like that. Just it's a
oh,
very
I really like
sweet name.
coffee.
That was very cool of him. That was very kind, and I really appreciated it, man. It means a lot.
Well, I would hold
Really
the
going to
apology
enjoy the
'cause I'm
flavor.
remembering now that in the
That
last
can
episode I
really
did say that you named
strong
your daughter
bitterness in the morning.
of the truck.
Yep.
Which that was misinformation that I did. My mom, now I do remember as well that my mom and grandma walked in during the episode, and I told
yeah.
them that as well. And they did that thing.
But I
like,
respect
oh,
tea
cute. And you can tell it's
as
being nice, but
an
so
alternative.
there is at least a handful of people out there that your daughter's name is Tonka.
I think that's fine misdirection.
Um,
Did you say it was a daughter in the episode?
I don't think I did.
And
said
it's
his
not
name
even
was
like
Tonka,
I,
But
it's
you
not
did-
like
but you did
hot
right now.
tea
What?
or like
Say it's a daughter.
full tea,
Sure,
just
girl.
tea in general. I don't.
I did right now, yes. Which we
Often,
can bleep
just
that out
because-
if the gender is supposed to be unknown.
For me, it's usually coffee or water. Those are like the
Like,
two
How much?
You just keep dropping hints and details every time.
that I
you
don't
talk.
drink.
I'm sorry.
Its plot was about a giant clay apple with arms,
No.
baby blue eyes, and large dark green lips being held up by a bent, rusty stick. It would go around in a white 1996 Ford Windstar.
Yeah.
Isn't
I'm
that
not opposed to
van?
having a beer every once in a while.
Yeah, it's a
Win-
fucking
It's a
van.
pedo van.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be a pedo van.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna be a pedo van.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I love how
it's just kind of one of those.
1996
I
the
part of
apple
me
on a stick
needed
with
it
clay-
for when
clay
I was
apple with
working.
arms is driving a 1996 Ford Windstar.
Gosh, this is a pedo van, isn't it? My word.
I had to get up really
Go
early
around
for
a
work.
white 1996
What?
Ford Windstar, helping
When I was
children who got
doing
injured.
this
As
and
the
my
show
other
kept
job.
going, the episode started to become more
Um,
unusual. For one example, Happy Appy would often stare at the viewers of the show
So,
with a
yeah.
strange smile.
All right, what I want you to do right now is
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
hate
do
it.
as well.
It was
I
just
want you
kind
to
of the
look at
nature of the
look at
job.
your camera and smile
The
at the
episode
viewers
early.
like Happy Appy is
Oh.
smiling.
Well, I can see the image.
And a
I'm just
plate
wondering
was
like that, where he's like,
something I try to avoid.
Do you think you got a good one?
I don't know, my face
Back
looks
then.
like that.
While you're smiling, I'm gonna feed you some lines. I just want you to say 'em.
Okay, hold on, let me
Uh,
square up a bit. All right.
Hey
Just
kid,
because I wanted to
Hey kid,
get
you look hurt.
at
look
least
hurt.
Get in
6
my 1996
hours of sleep.
Ford Windstar.
get in my 1996 Ford Windstar.
I'm happy, Appy.
I'm happy, happy.
I could tell that was.
Yeah.
I could tell that was just absolutely vile. I feel so.
I can't wait for. I'm really impressed you didn't try to get me to say a slur there or something like that. That took a lot
No,
of
no,
restraint.
no, no.
and I'm proud of
But I
you.
do respect a
Happy
good
Appy's intro song
chamomile
has the
tea.
same tune as Mary Had
Really
a
nice.
Lamb, and went
Uh,
something
winter.
like this.
But I wouldn't do tea in the morning. I would probably do tea at night just because of the vibes.
He helps kids all day. Happy, 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 happy,
Yeah.
happy, 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 he helps kids all day. Happy, 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 happy.
Like, if I do tea,
happy,
I'd like it to be in like
he
a.
helps kids all
I would
day.
That
do
was
tea.
awesome.
I was working.
Did you like that?
because I
That was perfect. That
don't know.
was
Great.
wow.
Something
There
about
you go.
coffee.
You know, just hearing the Meat
Working
Canyon sing the
like
Happy
a-
Happy theme song. I think this is really a big
Happy,
moment.
happy, happy.
You don't have to do it.
I think I just
happy,
associate it with
happy,
work.
Happy,
Oh.
happy, happy, happy helps kids all
Okay,
day.
don't just.
What is that?
Got it. Thank you.
Happy app.
When Happy was driving his van to the beach in Happy's vacation, a few seconds skipped. At first, I ignored it, saying that it could be a scratch DVD. But when I checked the disc, it had no
Yeah.
scratches on it
I don't know.
whatsoever.
I'm just.
Also, during the fruit scene in Hurt Happy, the kids gave
I'm
him
not
that
like a
for whatever
fancy
reason. Could have been
coffee
a
guy, I
mistake
just
by the
like
producers though.
plain
No, that
coffee
is
with-
cannibalism, and they called it out.
It's got to be. Yeah.
cream.
I imagine the
Try to
skits are
avoid
going to come
putting
back later.
a lot of sugar.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
after reading
actually,
about
I
him
try to
in the
avoid it.
van, I feel like someone made this.
Just give me like a
they
good
made visuals
old
for this. Like maybe the
rip
first few
pot.
episodes. Hold on. Yeah, Happy episodes.
Yeah, that
four.
fancy stuff I
Someone
don't really
made
do
a
anyway.
bunch of these. I don't know if it's like
Me, I'm
by
a
a creator, but some I just see. I look over
drip
and I see
coffee kind of
Happy
guy with
Happy
just a little bit of
lighter,
cream.
It's just Happy holding
for me.
Happy lighter.
like a cigarette lighter.
Mostly just do the cream.
Oh yeah, there's an entire series for these things.
Pull
Finally,
it down
I noticed some
quick.
things in Hurt Happy that looked out of place. In Happy's van during the intro of Happy's vacation, there was what looked like the border of the Hope poster. But it was so out of frame.
I'll only
it
do
could have
like
been something else. What is the
creamer
Hope
if
poster?
it's.
Isn't that Obama's poster?
There's no way, right?
Isn't it Hope?
I know the Hope.
Yeah, I would
poster
only
is
do
one. Is that
cream.
what it
It was
is?
like
It's Happy
I'm
Happy
pretty sure-
poster.
I'm pretty sure-
available.
I'm pretty sure
Private.
Happy has the Obama Hope poster.
Oh gosh, okay. However, he did heal him by putting a bandage over the wound. The kid hugged Happy and he said,
Remember,
He's
kids,
what he is.
never run with knives facing up, or scissors for that matter. Always walk with knives and scissors facing down.
Happy took the kid to his van, drives off, and the credits play.
Jesus. Okay. It's a literal child abduction.
Happy is a pedophile. However, after the credits roll, the episode takes a very disturbing turn when Happy comes back in his van. The kid missing and says,
Hey kids, if you find me in my van, just talk to me and I'll take you away.
just talk to me and I'll take you
Oh,
away.
dude,
That's the
it's
scariest
coffee and a
thing
hot
I've ever
donut.
heard.
One of those
Just
combinations.
think it's
Why would anyone
hey,
willingly
if
to
you
go
ever
with them?
talk, if you ever talk to me, it's game over. It's happening.
That's a door wide open. If you talk to me,
That's
It's
consent.
just
That's
one of
part
those
the
things
scenario.
where
That's
it's like
open invitation.
you're walking into the office and you just
Thanks, Happy.
nice hot coffee
Can
and
you play with us for a bit?
Happy
There's
agrees
just a
and they
vibe
start
to
playing
it.
on the playground. When this happens, smoke starts to creep behind Happy and the children. It gets to a point where they start coughing
I'm
because
trying
of
to-
how dense the smoke is. So they turn around to see what was making smoke.
Usually
Happy gasps at the
biscuit.
sign in front of them. 2 towers were on fire and were burning up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Happy is doing a 9/11 meme.
Oh, good morning.
You know what I will say though? I enjoy a good
All right,
croissant
so
with
that's
coffee.
is that the smoke kept getting
Because
thicker and thicker,
croissant's
slowly
not as
obscuring
sugary,
trees
but
and equipment
it's
of the
not
playground.
really
The debris from
healthier
the
in
towers
terms
fell
of
around
fat
the kids and Happy,
because there's so
and a
much
person
butter in
ran
a
up to them and
croissant.
told them to run away
But
from
there's
the
less
towers before
sugar,
running
so
off. When the older
probably-
kids worriedly said,
Happy, why are the towers on fire?
"That line
This
sounds like
is so inappropriate. It's unbelievable.
This sounds like a
I love a
line
good.
you would say
That
making
also-
fun of Happy. Like you would just you'd be freeballing it and you would go, Happy, why are the towers on fire? And like, this is something in the series. This is something that's beyond parody. Also, like, just like the idea of Happy and the kids are playing next to the World Trade Center as it's burning, and they're like still trying to play through the smoke until they're like obnoxiously coughing, and they have to stop. And then they notice the towers, and then they see like, I like the way someone who fell out of the tower on fire is described as a weird
Especially like a
guy.
good hot fresh
That's a
donut.
really brutal way to
Different.
say that.
Happy, you are ruthless.
It'd be even funnier if Happy in a second's like, so there's actually not a plane in there, and you can see there's rigged explosives around the base of the towers.
God.
Good lord. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a folded piece of paper. I unfolded it, and it revealed itself to be a low-quality photograph of the scarred Happy during the natural scene.
Reason why
While I was at their
had
house,
it.
I asked her how
Every
those
stream I
episodes
did
managed to
this
get aired on Noggin.
one probably bot chatter that just AI viewers streamboo.com.
A
Don't care
claymation
for it.
apple with big green lips drugged the producers.
Nickelodeon.
Put Yopo or whatever, blew that Dusty that turns you into a zombie where like people go to take money out of your account. He's like, you're going to air these episodes.
You're gonna air all of these episodes, and no one's ever gonna catch me.
evil.
What is that? It's the giant.
There's a police lineup with the producers where it's like, all right, which one of these guys drugged you? And it's like 4 normal adult men and then Happy.
Yeah. What is this? For what?
There's an attorney over the shoulder, like,
Yeah,
you
don't
got to find more apples. You got to
It's
find
the
more
giant-
apples, or this is an unfair lineup. It's too distinct. Stands out too much. The badge was made of plastic, had a silver bronze color, and depicted Happy with a smile. On the back, Happy Helper badge was imprinted in stereotypical army font. The letter had the following written on it. What does it mean, stereotypical army font?
I looked up too. I was like,
bold text?
like, what? Yeah, I'm guessing it's the thing where you know, like whenever a movie starts, it's like. I wonder if it's like that. Like if it's just a typewriter font
like
or something.
the
Or is it army? It's like that has
the
like
stamp.
yeah,
the stamp
yeah.
stuff. Oh, okay, I guess.
All right. Dear my friend, you have helped us help the Japanese. Of course. Let me introduce myself. Now it's time to be off. Watch Noggin at 8:30 a.m. CST to see my new adventures. Love, happy. Also, I'm going to say this. At first, he said, you have helped me help the Japanese. And he says, can you understand what I'm saying? I thought he was talking to a Japanese guy. And he was like, do you not speak English?
Yeah, he just switches to Japanese for the rest of the letter. Dude, the line, the reason I wanted to make sure you were reading it in that voice is because I saw the sentence, you have helped us help the Japanese.
You have helped us help the Japanese.
That sounds like it's something that like General MacArthur would say after the war. Like it's not a line for a kid's character. It's like, you have helped us help the Japanese, but it's coming from Happy Appy. Oh my gosh. If there was an official Happy Appy adaptation or like the creator made one, would you voice that?
There's also a vibe of like
without a
having a nice
hesitation.
Perfect. Excellent. Perfect.
Paper cup.
Because now I
building.
can't separate this voice from
About
the
to pull
stupid
it.
apple on the stick.
Vibe.
Also, 8:30 a.m. is like 8:30 CST, mind you.
Yep.
So like 7:30, 6:30.
Because you're
other
just
time
about
zone.
to raw
That is,
dog
like,
it.
the most cancerous time to be a children's television network.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, which I'm guessing, I think that it's supposed to be doing that because it's like this is when kids are getting.
I don't know if I
Yeah. I checked the back for anything interesting. What I found instead were these two lines of gibberish.
typically would only
It's two
do
lines of letters. It says,
hot
I don't even
dog
know what they
or
are.
a
Sorry.
hot dog.
Oh, there's an exclamation point. I
But
don't even know what they are.
usually coffee is either
I do like I
related
check
to
the back for anything interesting, as if a cartoon apple didn't just write you a letter thanking you for helping the Japanese.
That wasn't cool enough.
Yeah, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with this tribute.
Is it worth putting this through a Cypher translator? I mean, we don't. We can just. I'm sure. It'll be
Oh, okay. So also for people, it's we'll put it up on the screen, but it is just I don't, like maybe 24, like 2 lines of like 12 to 24 letters of random shit. There's a couple cues in there. I don't think it's anything, but I don't.
Yeah,
The mystery.
it could be a shift. It could be a. It's not a cesarean because there's like. Well, maybe a cesarean. I don't know. You know what? At another time, maybe I would care, right? But right now. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. There's this one claims he'll solve it.
All right, so there's a thing here. It says this one's real simple. It's just regular.
It's a fossil.
No alphabet keys or auto keys, whatever. It says hello there. My name is Forensic. That's what the first one is.
My name is Forensic.
My name is My name is Forensic. That's what it says. And then the second one I think says, "I hope to kill you in the future, Mr. Jurism, Mr. Jurism."
What?
That's what it says. That's the second one. I hope to kill you in the future, Mr. Jurism.
My name is Forensic. I hope to kill you.
That's what it's. That's at the
an apple on the back of the letter where you get a badge for helping the Japanese says, "I hope I can kill you in the future." What was the band in 1998? Daystar. You see it. You're in your house.
Yeah.
And you look out the window at 8:30 a.m. and you
I enjoy
and you see that.
tell you what though, I love me breakfast.
You're like, oh my god,
Coffee.
it's time. Oh man,
But
whatever
we'll say-
translator I found is absolutely useless because it's like
Like
it could
with a
be
bagel,
chemical symbols.
they
It's like
make-
sulfur, carbon, uranium, carbon. Like, no, I don't think that's it.
I don't have like a.
Now we got that out of the way.
You
March
can
5th.
get
Today I
snail.
got an email from a man who
thing.
claimed to be a user on WikiLeaks. He had heard about my research on Happy App.
Yeah.
Julian Assange was me. He was me. Wanted for
Coffee for me is always
US.
either breakfast
Because
or
we
late
knew
night because
about
you're
Happy
staying,
App.
you're about to pull an all-nighter. Like there's not really like a.
Oh.
Okay, so basically,
I don't really like coffee in the
design
middle
a
of the
cute
day.
looking puppet for the show. We started with like a rusty stick that was
Excessive.
lying around the floor of the studio.
Or from
Made an
raw
apple out of
dog.
clay and stuck it on the
Dog it.
stick. We added baby blue eyes as well as pupils so he would look cuter and less frightening for children. Huge green lips and grey arms. Finally, we added a stem and a leaf. We thought it was
Yeah.
perfect for the show.
So this is a professional artist, by the way.
I love
Found
me
a
Found
rusty
a
stick.
stick.
No,
Found
bacon,
a
egg, and
rusty
cheese.
stick,
You
mind
know,
you.
I will say,
And
I actually
balled up
sausage
a
egg
ball of Play-Doh. And
I'll
threw
tell you
it
why.
on the stick, gave
One,
it big
causes
big
less-
eyes and blue eyes.
It's
Now this looks
more
much less
circular
frightening.
How
typically,
many,
so it tends to fit
how many
within so
studios
much
have you
better.
been to that have rusty
And
sticks
also,
lying
it's
around?
generally more
One too
meat.
many, apparently.
Bacon.
Also, like they
This
hired
with-
him.
Yes.
Like
with,
this is a
uh,
resume that impressed
some
him.
restaurants,
This is
the
a
bacon is
position,
too
and his
I
idea is like,
graduated in alt
Plus,
college in
bacon has
1998.
your time to
In
slip
Hutchinson.
out.
Who voiced Happy App?
Sausage is typically
I don't
an
remember his
option.
name. I do remember who he was from. There was a show called Fright House Screamers, where 4 teenagers would spend the night at haunted places.
Because sausage tends to
happened
be
to Fright House
fun,
Screamers?
kind of
In the
heady.
film in the 4th episode, one of the teenagers was found dead in the place where they were doing. Besides, the show sucked ass.
they're just found dead. Okay.
Was the voice of Happy the teenager who got killed?
I'm pretty sure not.
What stupid question was that?
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Well, the show ended.
And then when it
before
comes
Happy
to
Happy
the
started because
egg-
one of the crew members died. Oh, was it the dead one who did the voice?
Oh,
no, it's
dude,
not-
I
no,
tell you
it's
what.
just- I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
like,
Pretty sure not.
nice
Because of course it's
water.
going to turn out that it is, and it's like
This is
the
a
nose and stuff that it
English
does.
is definitely his
Especially-
first language, by the way.
Yeah,
Pretty sure not.
Sure not.
2 full
Oh,
26
dude.
episode seasons. They only showed 8 or 10
What also hits-
of the first season before Happy Happy was cancelled.
Salty
However,
snack
my
after-
friend Jim says there were actually 2 seasons.
Oh,
But he was very drunken. Well, he was very
we
drunk
know.
when he said that.
I mean,
I don't
at
trust
least
him at all.
I'll taste.
Do you know any other crew who worked on Happy Happy?
I only know Jim.
That's such a funny, like, he worked on the show. He was the designer of the puppet, and he's like, I think there was a second season, but I'm not
Look at the
sure."
middle of it.
Like, what? Didn't you have worked on the show?
Like,
we
when you
were
get,
all
like, a
very
really
drunk
good, like,
and eating
sweat
rusty popsicles
going
and
and
discarding
For a
them
year
all
like-
around.
straight.
Yes.
They're like, I know, he's like, I know
Eat,
Happy
like,
was
a
there.
potato
I know
chip
we had an
or
apple.
just
I
something
can't remember if
salty.
we were
Oh my
recording it or
God,
not.
it's
This
so
is
much-
just for us.
I
This is
showed
just
so
up.
our
much-
thing.
I showed up one day, and I think
And-
they did other stuff, but I'm not entirely sure.
What I thought was a film set, looking back on it now, was probably just a polycule. So,
I thought to myself, there's a lot of fucking going on in Nickelodeon for being a children's program.
well, it turns out that's what was actually happening.
Well, exactly. It's the sad reality of it, really.
The dreams range from Happy doing his death smile for hours to him brutally murdering a kid off camera. Not only that, but I've become paranoid of apples. If I see one in my house, I eat it as quick as I can or throw it away. What? Apples are just showing up in your house? You have to buy those, you know, for them to show up there.
He's a child. We forget that he doesn't understand the concept of a grocery store.
But he's a
His
detective.
food just shows up.
Yeah, he's a detective.
I'm the author.
Oh, the author. Well, no, yeah, this is the author. The author is a detective.
I understand that. I'm saying that the real person writing the story.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I would say that. I don't know if I'd get that mean, especially considering he's definitely going to watch this. It's kind of rude of you, I think.
Like-
As a child. Do you say at the time this was written, he was
Yes.
probably a kid?
Yes.
A sandwich
okay.
always will
Yeah,
do,
yeah, maybe. I could see that.
no
Yeah.
matter what.
That food just
Especially
shows
good,
up,
deli-
apples appear in his house.
always
No,
very.
he can't be.
And a burger, you
There's a
always
fine
have
difference between this
surprises.
figure and Happy Happy, a child size. There's a fine difference between this figure and Happy Happy, a child-sized apple. Oh well, here's more.
Although I would say
Author's
crispy
body.
instead of
He looks like
crispy,
he's like
depending, or like a
he
nice
looks like he's
cut,
slightly
I
taller
guess.
than me. For reference, I'm around 1.87 meters. Thanks. And looks about
Okay,
what
that
weight for his height.
crisps.
Okay, so completely regular dimensions we didn't need to know.
There's a
See,
there's.
if he keeps appearing,
Look at the middle
I'm
of.
going to have to board up my house. Why? I thought you were a detective. I'm not sure what his problem is, but if he doesn't stop, I am going to call the cops the next time I see him. I thought you were a detective.
Like I was a detective. So you have to come out of your house. No, I'm boarded in.
Right now, I'm at the library, which could very well be the only place in Aberdeen that has free-to-use compute. Which could very well be the only place in Aberdeen that has a free-to-use computer. It's been 5 full days since I last encountered the figure, and that bastard has some sort of problem because he burned my house down.
What? The Shadow Man burned his house down? Why?
Oh god, this really is like, I mean, we conjured it earlier, so it's our fault, but this is getting to like my best friend ruined my life.
It's
like just
it's
Like a
obviously
breakfast
so much worse. I mean,
Hash
it's worse.
brown. Oh, it's-
Just keep going. Just keep reading.
This is
Otherwise,
one thing I think I
I'm
actually
gonna tap. If
did
we
at
don't just keep
McDonald's
going, I'm
hash
going to tap out.
yeah, the
fries.
issue is you can't tap because this is a podcast.
Oh,
where
I
we
can't
scare
tap.
stories
Oh,
that we
I
don't
can't tap.
start
And if you want to
when we
keep reading, you
started.
can, but I will tap.
That
After
is
the
my
kid gasps, Happy sings a song about math.
McDonald's hash
It's
brown.
distorted in both audio and video, but I
Fries.
could thankfully make out the lyrics.
These
These are lyrics to a song, Connor. You gotta figure it out.
Well, he says
Oh,
it's
Mr. Fairy
deciphering
Queen.
them.
I'm going to show you how to do your
Back to
homework. 7 plus 4 is 11, and 9 minus 2
Here's
is
the best.
7.
It truly
That's not
is.
a chore because 15 minus 11 equals
I would even
4.
argue it's
6 plus 2
yeah,
is 8. And
most-
you're doing great.
or I would argue
Here's
it's
the last 3.
the
You're on a spree. 6
best
is
art form
minus 39 is 27. And
to
negative
exist.
5 plus 16 is fucking 11. 2 minus 1. And now your fucking homework is done.
Wow, that was awesome, Hunter. I don't think there's a
That
couple
is
words
mine.
there I don't think Happy said.
Listen,
but other than that,
motherfucker,
sorry,
6
son.
plus 2 is fucking 8, and you're a fucking bitch. Just kidding, you're doing great. That's my happy.
I would say
happy
food is one of
yeah,
the.
that's really good. I like how it just goes from like 3 plus 4 to like 66 minus 39 is
food, but-
27 and
okay.
negative
It's
5
gonna be
plus
some fucking
16.
stupid words, coordinates, or something stupid like that.
Because it
But you-
involves all
Or,
5
yeah, or
senses.
it's like 6. It's like, oh, Happy Happy.
Including-
Oh, yeah.
Right, taste.
First one's the episode with the green fluids
Right,
needle.
taste.
Second being the full version of Happy Goes to School. And the last one
Right,
might be the second part of the
taste.
Happy Happy TV movie.
Uh,
I would be able to describe the episodes if it wasn't for the extensive cleaning the
Touch.
disc needs. All right, here we go. More Happy Happy episodes. Are you ready, Hunter?
Oh yeah.
and
Come on, Hunter. Yay. Woo, Happy Happy. July 17th. You
Yes.
can't, I'm being kind of serious. You can't crap out this soon.
my favorite
because
has to be.
I can't do it.
I
for
haven't
that
had
long. I
enough
can't
ramen to make a
keep this up
decision on
by
it yet.
myself. I need
The only that I've
I
never
need
been
this
to
on
like
my
an
own, so
actual
like, it was
ramen
fine, and
place.
My best friend ruined my
I've
life
only
until
had
like halfway
ramen a
through
few
when you
times,
tapped out. But
and I did enjoy it
I
by
need some help here.
stretch me
It was wild.
imagining. One, there's a lot of
I was laying on the floor.
Definitely very salty. So there's a lot of umami kind of in the.
Editor,
Up.
edit that stuff out. But yeah, no,
But-
I like was
No,
on
no,
the floor
no.
dead.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Leave that in.
I need to have,
I
like,
need
some
you here. I need you.
good authentic.
That's leave that in. That's perfect.
I am
Um,
worried that this is so bad that it's
I don't
gonna
know
make
if I
a
have
bad
a
episode.
favorite though.
No, no. With you laying on the floor and me needing help and stuff, I think we're good. I think we're good.
I'm back up my seat now.
I think one of my favorite
Thank you.
snacks.
I mean, you can do. Just give me another 30 minutes.
Look at the middle.
I can endure from there.
We should just power through and read. We should just power through it.
Yeah, July 17th. The music for this scene isn't the happy-go-lucky
don't
music that
know
plays throughout
what
the
my
show.
favorite
It
food-
sounds. It's sound clips of a reverse Revolution 9 with Happy screaming. Happy is immolating after a kid says.
I don't know if I have a
It cuts to
particular
Happy's bloody stem, which had a mouth with bloody teeth
favorite
on it.
food, but I
The
always
stem
love it.
proceeded to scream, which was just one of the screams that Mike. What?
Oh,
The stem
that
proceeded
is
to
so
scream,
funny.
which
Which
was
was
one of the screams. What?
Yeah,
Ian
which is that is such a
and
weird reference. Which was just
Billy
one of the screams that
Stern.
Mike Shank did in American
Hallelujah.
Movie. If anyone doesn't know what that is, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Mike Shank does this blood curdling scream in this documentary called American Movie, which is awesome. And this immediately bought me back. A Mike Shank reference in American Movie is that's classic.
Restaurant's
Mint-
probably good,
mint
but I
reference.
don't-
Okay. Okay. Well, good for you.
Editor, put it in right here. Editor,
Oh
put it
yeah,
right
no,
here.
I
It's an
would
amazing scream.
assume so. But I will say this:
It's been almost. It's been almost a.
having
since
worked
I watched
in
part 2 of the Happy
not
TV movie.
restaurants, but well, I mean like
Beautiful.
restaurant.
Couldn't have said it better
For-
myself.
It's been almost so.
It's
I would
been
say
almost.
most of my
Hey, Hunter, we haven't
yes.
seen each other in.
not career, but most of the
I'm
jobs.
supposed to head over in about.
The secret to kind of good
You
cooking,
found the tape because a
definitely
kid brought it
seeing
with him for
throughout
whatever
your
reason.
cooking
Started
process.
crying when he saw the contents. The tape began with a few minutes of static and then played the famous intro. But
There's
I
a-
see
there's
that
shit-
new lyrics that didn't match the tune too well.
But I would highly recommend. I also learned how to get better.
I went to a POV shot of Happy Appy
Actually
running
working
through a house
restaurants
for 2.5
because restaurants-
minutes with a choir singing Amazing Grace.
Not maximize productivity, but you're trying to be as efficient. So that
With the
way,
apple running like
not,
that.
you know, because since food can be customized, like personal flavors have to be for like stuff.
But now am found.
There's
story is like AIDS in audio form.
there's
Oh,
shit in the mi-
Yeah.
I don't think that's what.
Max Polden, welcome to the
I think it's
chat.
something
Hello,
about
hello,
Jesus
hello.
spoke
Oh, okay,
true.
that's right.
That's right. Yeah, common mistake. When I was getting the mail at night, I managed to find Forensic looking at me from the garage. This time, however, I finally took a picture of him. That's what Forensic looks like.
This is what forensic
That's
looks
the
like.
Shadow Man.
This Shadow Man looks like a fucking gray alien, or whatever this is supposed to be. Like some alien made of fucking blue cheese. I mean, I really don't know.
Chat.
In the
Hope
series
you're
about like a talking
enjoying.
apple and like
I
weird
don't
Nickelodeon
know.
shows.
I don't know
Seen
what this is
things.
about. I don't even know what he's investigating. He's just saying, like, I'm just reading and watching Nickelodeon episodes. There's no through line. What is his end goal with any of this? I don't know. I'm in hell. I want to die. Go ahead.
So what I was saying is, in the midst of reading about these different episodes and Happy Appy and all that, seeing the picture of like the gray guy in the shadows out of context kind of took me off guard a little bit, especially your reaction to it, where you're like, "What the?" And I scroll down and I see it. It kind of got me a little bit. Just feel like,
So there's-
I'm like, "What? Is this a different story all of a sudden?"
It feels-
But that's what the Shadow Man looks
There's
like.
a-
Shadow Man is this or forensic or whatever, right? That's forensic.
Maybe our author was just a kid who's kind of traumatized by 9/11, and a lot
Who
of
was it,
feelings for
man?
that came
Who?
out in the series.
Hey, who wasn't when they were a kid? I know it freaked me out.
Well, I was a year and a half old, so I wasn't. But does that bother you that I was that young?
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, you went quiet.
What does it feel like dating a younger man?
We're
Maybe
supposed to
not.
be able.
Quiet all of a sudden. I didn't know what that was about.
It's self-reflection is what it is. It's self-reflection
okay.
on this, on starting this
Alright, well,
podcast.
Okay, well,
Feel
don't
free to
do
ask
that
any
because
questions.
I like it here. This is my hope spot.
Work or
Your
stuff
hope
or
spot is, I hope you realize the
process
hope spot that you're
things.
at.
We're supposed to be able to get in.
Is being infected and it's in a bad spot with Happy. Like I feel like reading Happy out loud with a child in the same building.
No, I gotta be honest with you.
House is
I feel like
bad.
spicy chips
It's probably
are
bad omen, yeah.
not something I would
I
typically
really
use.
hope that she
predominantly
has a creepy pasta
because-
face. I feel like that would just
She
be
will,
full
she will,
circle.
yeah, she will,
and it
don't
would be, okay, yeah, good. Music was slightly distorted, but it had someone making and falling at beatbox noises. Got
It
me
depends on
some
the
lyrics
level.
on how to do the happy dance.
It's like a
You want to do
slight
the beatbox
kick.
noises?
I've never beatboxed before. How to do it? Is it like
There are the
Yeah, that versus that.
potato chips. Apple?
Do the happy dance.
I remember. They have a bit of a spice to them, but
Jump
not
to the left.
overwhelming.
Jump to the
That's
left.
my kind.
Jump to the left.
I'm not a
Jump to
big
the right.
Takis guy.
Jump to the right. Jump to the right. Jump to the right. Now get down. And scoot to your
Guy.
left. Scoot to your left. Scoot to your left. Scoot to your left. And scoot to
It's
your
like the
right.
same.
And scoot to
I
your
will
right.
say though,
And
I
scoot
can
to your
down.
right.
I
And
can
scoot to
down
your
a
right.
bag
Do
of
the happy
Funky
dance.
bag of pop.
That was pretty good, I think. That was pretty alright. After that, it said,
Watch Happy Happy every Monday at 8 a.m.
and it ended.
Super easy
I know
to
it isn't a
down a
new
bag of
episode,
fun.
but it's a cute thing I saw. Why is he
Why
going
is it
like they
cute?
burned down my house? They're
Why
trying
is
to
it-
kill me.
why-
There,
I'm
but
so excited. It's cute. This guy has short-term memory loss. I like how he can't, like, the author can't just post that because the idea is like, oh, Forensic's taken over the blog, right? But he has to preface everything around it. He can't just let the post from Forensic go up for some reason.
Trying to think about what this would be in the static.
That sounds pretty good. It kind of sounds like you're coming through a radio.
Yeah, we gotta make up a thing. Oh my god. What do you think you would say? Would it be like if
Which-
you had probably some of this stuff here and put a little deal on a little part?
No, that sounds like he's like at the bottom of a cave in a radio. Hey, can you do the happy voice and like the through the static?
Hey guys! Let me turn down the echo! There we go! Happy!
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You
I
can
think
play
if you
that
touch
sound.
the red lines, you
I
are.
have a soundboard now. Do I have anything that can? I don't know if mine are. I think they're just like sounds. I'm sure there's a way I can put filters over it, but I don't think I have those set up. Yet.
No.
I think I could just like play an air horn. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, I think I just played an air horn. I don't think I have. Wait, yes I do. Here we go. Oh yeah, I've got the robot and I can.
I don't mind it. Yep, everyone.
You can't hear him, but the recording can.
There's a limit.
Anyway.
Like it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. We can just stay talking about audio equipment instead of reading the story.
Not mad.
At the end, Happy coldly says,
Only one more kid, and you will get a
Oh, what's
surprise,
up,
Miranda.
dads?
she almost mockingly
Making me
kicks his
fight
man in
for
the
my
leg.
life
Happy
if I
gets
eat
in
it.
his van and drives it at her.
Jesus.
Right before the van runs over Miranda, the episode cuts to the credits with promos for Franklin and Blue's Clues. That's funny.
Oh,
That's
I
good.
absolutely
That's a good
agree.
comedic
I will
timing.
say
Yeah,
this
we'll go,
though.
"You'll get a
I
surprise!" And then she
rarely
does it, and he,
ever,
like, calmly
for
walks
me,
into
my
his van
sweet
and
tooth,
starts the motor.
I rarely ever wanted
For a while, they just sit on the
I
cloth
do not
staring at
find
the sky. After a few seconds, another
any of
apple
like
appears,
the
looking like a
kind of
stereotypical beach
color
shark.
candies,
Happy
like
says,
Starburst,
although the quality makes it sound
sorry,
like,
Swedish fish. I've never
what is a letty?
satisfying.
It's like a slur.
Also, I like to think these like, "Woo, ladies."
I always feel horrendous
Like
after I
voices
eat them.
Intro, whatever. Like
I've always been a chocolate guy.
Just the intro.
Yeah. Happy's got the sunglasses on. The first image was Happy smiling.
With that being
in the
said,
background.
I don't
With a
mind
knife in
like
one hand, looks at say, "That's natural, children." I found out that this one was actually
don't mind like a
based
nice
on
maybe like a
picture.
raspberry mousse inside of my chocolate or whatnot, but never been like a
That's the
Swedish
thing he
fish.
said,
I've never
yeah.
been a
Dude,
Sour
people-
Patch Kid
people-
guy. I've never
People are gonna be so
Haribo
upset
or
with
gun.
this story.
I've
More
never
power
been
to
a
this
fan of
man.
like
I'm
gummy
really
stuff.
good on you, dude. Seriously, that's it. You fucking man.
Not that it doesn't taste good. It's
Good lord.
just I think
Found out that this one was actually a GIF and not a PNG.
I don't know. I
I
feel like
stared at it, and
chocolate.
for one frame, Happy had blood on his teeth and knife.
I'll always use
You can see
chocolate.
that GIF. Right there.
The one
so,
frame. The one frame. The
frame.
one frame. is
Unless
actually-
it's
actually
like
taking me out, yeah.
Like a
it's
pie.
every
Maybe.
like 5 seconds, and it's
Can go for
he has a
pie.
mustache.
I'm sorry, not maybe not for but like an artificial kind of
The
candy.
last image
Never
is
been
more notable
appetizing
than the
to me.
rest. It was Forensic standing behind a black background, which has "I'll find you" in red. Hunter, look at the picture.
Mostly because I never had them growing up that often. I've
I
always,
feel like this is
I've
what,
always
that's what
found.
my brain is feeling. I feel like this is what death feels like. Like laying on like when I'm gonna be laying in my bed, I'm gonna be dying. This is what it's gonna feel like.
Red lines,
That
you.
won't last as long.
We're
Maybe
supposed to be able to.
I heard an all too familiar slithering voice with what sounded like an East Coast accent.
Do you like my trophies?
I jumped at the sudden voice and sharply turned around. It was none other than Forensic with a dull, rusty butcher knife. He was wearing a black butcher's robe, heavy winter clothing, and of course, his trademark gas mask.
Hunter, I just gotta say, what you're doing right now
Yeah, because it
might
has
be
to be.
the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
You got
I
it, dude.
appreciate it.
I mean, yeah,
Thank
but
you,
also
buddy.
like
this means a lot.
it's
I'm
good.
following your blood
Also
debt.
be
He laughed,
incredibly.
which turned from somewhat girly
correctly.
giggle to a psychotic.
So
He
it,
laughed, which
a
turned
baked
from
good
somewhat
can be
girly giggle
very
to a
mixed.
psychopathic laugh.
I would say. Whereas
After catching his breath, he said,
To put a long
rarely
story
will
short,
chocolate ever just
"Boo, sir."
long story short,
Oh.
long
baked good can be
long
really
story
meat
short,
or really
remember me?
They were people. Also, is he going like? Is he going
like it
Jamaican?
can be maybe
He's
too
Jamaican.
To cut
dry.
a long story short, they were people who had annoyed me.
There were
Or it's
people.
like
I
too
think this is
flat
him
or
trying to write
whatnot.
like a northeast.
Oh yeah, it's like
accent,
a Boston kind of thing. They were
To
people.
put a long story short, there were people who had annoyed me.
Get
for
in there,
seconds.
but
Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. He's trying to make him sound like he's in the mafia.
Oh, okay.
That's
He's
what
a
that
mob.
is.
He's a
Yeah.
mobster.
Yeah, he's trying to make him sound like a mobster. Yeah.
Right.
There were people who had annoyed me to a certain extent. First off, Kevin Christensen deserved his natural fate because he kept calling me slow and
Kevin Christensen kept calling me slow and retarded, and I personally got offended by that.
Oh, you know, I needed that. That was a good shot. That was a good wake me up. Yeah.
For a moment, it felt very satisfying to destroy Forensic's hideout in the same way he destroyed my former house. End of log.
Yeah, I will say this though. I also
September
enjoy
13th.
really
2011.
No, it's I can 100. That was beautiful.
The
of you to
local
do that for me.
policemen are.
I can
take it
respect
the
a nice
local
police
policemen
officer.
are, for the most part,
Too.
assholes.
I've always been
This
a
was
fan of
probably a
like
good thing
the
for me since Miranda began to
light
scream while Happy began to chop her up with a knife,
dessert.
laughing. October 23rd,
I mean,
No, I can 100.
2011.
key lime
You don't-
pie,
you don't do it,
Today,
I can do it. I promise. I can
I'm going to try to answer a massive question about
Don't.
Happy Happy.
Don't do it. Don't.
especially like a
So much to
cheesecake
live
Why
with like
does
a
Happy
nice
Happy murder kids?
syrup,
Other than the countless amounts of children, obviously.
strawberry,
Three?
raspberry.
I think forensic might
maybe
have
even
burned
like a
studio down for
fudge
reasons I don't know
cake.
about.
Hunter, please.
I can enjoy a good pie, but pie has to have
Down.
either whipped
Thank
cream
you.
or
You're good for Forget this. All right. October 24th.
I've been put on a project to work on Rugrats. The plot of the planned show, which was called Attack of the Killer Apples,
unless
was a rip-off of the movie Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The problem was that
Makes
almost
sense.
no one liked the
Nice,
idea,
dude.
including me. March 1st, 1999. Guess what? I've heard that
Yeah,
the Apple
I
series is
don't
going to
bake
see the light of day.
often.
The man who's going to
I'm
help
always
produce
more of
the show,
a
Keith
cook.
Blue, did some claymation commercials for Noggin. I will say, we got to watch out with that word, dude. I keep for Noggin. Since there's
So wait. What do you mean you gotta watch out?
I keep almost.
But my mom makes
commercials for Noggin. Since there's some of the most popular
killer
commercials on Noggin, the
baklava.
creator asked what she should work on the show. March
Baklava
11th.
is also a really good one.
the
That's like a
funniest thing
very
you've said this entire episode. That's hilarious.
kind of
Never heard
naturally
anyone
sweet,
watch out.
like with the
I said,
honey
sorry, Jim.
and the
Did you
walnuts
know
and
that?
whatnot.
Jim interrupted me with.
Yeah, I know. What's going
And
on?
honestly,
Yeah,
as
I
I've
know.
grown
What's going on?
older,
First,
I actually
who the hell
appreciate nuts.
has broken into my house. That's why I'm staying my best clothes. That's why I stayed my best clothes.
I used to. I think most people didn't care for them. I never minded peanuts in my like dessert, but
Gosh, man.
or something like that. I've never been a fan of. But as I've grown,
That's why I stained my best clothes
much
with
more.
ketchup, so that he would see me and think someone else killed me.
Yeah, someone else
I
killed
guess.
me. Yeah.
It starts out with Happy Happy sneaking onto the space shuttle. It turns to the camera and
Yeah.
says,
Hey kids, your old pal, Happy Happy.
enjoy baking. I
Station.
prefer
waits.
cooking
The
because
shuttle
there's
docks at a lookalike
improvisation.
International Space Station. After all
And
the astronauts leave, Happy sneaks off the shuttle and starts floating. He says,
Did you know that outer space there's no
necessarily
gravity?
less measurement. There's more feeling.
he put-
Bakery, you need
It's so funny because
bit
the
more
Discord keeps
precise.
kicking in, so I could just.
just because you're not doing a
underwater
bunch of like
bobbing up, so
I am. I'm drowning myself.
different things
That's
with
what
it. It's
Happy
mostly
said.
just
Little
kind of
infidels do burn.
And Happy
Also,
walks
you're
into a
dealing
house
with
on a boardwalk and burns
that.
it down. The fire spreads and the entire boardwalk catches on fire. The rest of the episode after that was Happy watching the place burn to the
like if
ground.
I'm
At the
making
end, he says in a cheerful voice,
rice.
That was fun. You know, you should just do that to make me proud.
Oh, I
Jim said in a smug tone.
there's
Yeah,
I think
totally falling apples words and burn the shit down.
yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Like,
I
it's-
want to
cooking is
put
one of
a
those-
gun in my mouth and kill myself today. I want to take tiny blades and
Yes,
slit my
I
wrist
also-
and let this pain
I
just
loved it.
fade away. I want to
Like-
die. I want to die. God, let me die.
Everyone, including Benny, come running into Happy Happy's van. However, to trick Happy Happy, Benny leaves quickly and silently.
Made these eggs
Shows
Benedict.
Happy with a hand grenade, and he says,
Want to see a cool trick?
of course, the children shout yes. Happy throws a smoke bomb, drops the grenade, and gets out of the van. We see a child scream as the van explodes into
Wow,
a
that-
thousand pieces.
Made these eggs.
Yes, we do.
Hey kids, want to see a magic
The other
trick?
day,
You
or not the other
fucking
day.
magic trick, losers.
Hey, you stupid idiots! What?
Not everything.
We were greeted by
Gotcha.
more sickening scenes, which I will describe briefly.
Scratch
But in a
that.
nutshell, there's cannibalism,
Out of
necrophilia,
your
limp disorder,
arm.
and skinning. What?
Why?
Oh my gosh. Why? What, since when's there necrophilia? Since when was any of it
or
sexual?
like,
What the
or
heck?
like, why is forensic just like eating people? Now?
This
Yeah, after that, forensic turns to the
Pasta.
yeah, these two guys are watching like just super graphic footage of necrophilia and someone eating
Yeah,
a
well,
corpse.
we
and
better
it's gonna
keep
be
going.
Over.
Can we
Yeah,
take,
it's gonna be over. It's
can we
gonna be
take a
like, what
break?
the heck was that?
Not
What
time.
the heck was that?
Skip scene.
Frederick finally knew
Miles salad.
that I was trying to tell him that because of his
vodka
actions,
sauce.
he's never gonna have a successful life. He finally broke free of his other personality. He said,
Oh my god. I can't believe I fucked up my life. I really can't. If only if it wasn't for my mental illness. If only
Homemade
it wasn't for
pizza
my
with some grilled zucchini,
if only it wasn't for my mental illness. Why
No.
brain?
sauce, homemade
Why brain
sausage.
must you deceive me?
so it's not, at some point the author became aware enough to just make these like gaffes, right?
I don't think so. I legitimately believe this is an earnest. I think this is earnest. I think so.
Well, I will actually open another blog, which will be a short-lived one that talks about fried house screamers. Remember that?
Chicken
Now,
thigh
what will I
with like
regret when I quit?
pan
Remember that?
sauce,
Remember that?
roasted potato.
Now, what will I regret when I quit
Green
posting on this
beans.
blog? Absolutely nothing. I just want to never see this
Uh,
damn show again. I'm sorry for leaving this blog, but I must part ways for now. See you soon. Germa Vasily
Germa Vasily Yakovlev.
P.S. My gosh, just
Mac and
kill me
cheese.
with a gun. I
Good
haven't
lord, just
explained
stop
something.
talking!
How did the
Fresh
episode?
parsley.
Listen to this, dude. How did the episodes get on Noggin? You see, not all of them did. Only a select few. Stop. Only a select few aired before the show was canceled. She had her head smashed in with a sledgehammer.
Tacos
Thankfully,
with
though, it looks like
red bean.
Frederick's followers have slowed down on the killing happy employees. This is very good. Also, from now on, I'm going to call people who work with Frederick the followers for consistency. I'm glad that you came up with that.
Post!
On the last
the
post.
second
on
last
the
post, fuck you!
The second last post. And you came up with it, then 2 days later, the final last post. Well, I guess this is the end of this blog. There isn't much I have to say now. Besides, Happy and Frederick were gaudy, and both of those things are dead. Unless something new happens, I'm not going to update this blog any longer. I will still keep it up so everyone can read about what happened. Done.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, what do we even say, man?
Chicken
So
shawarma.
other than that,
It's
I
like
appreciate to the patrons. I appreciate you guys being so
Oh,
understanding
rice.
and having the kid
No,
on
and they've
that.
been.
I will be back and we'll be making content, but I appreciate you.
I will say
as well.
the audience has been extremely kind over there.
That's been
So
very-
so
that's been very
so
cool.
so
Means a
very
lot.
nice and accommodating to that. So we appreciate it. But
Means a lot.
thank you guys also for listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and giving us a nice rating over there. It is appreciated. And until next time, guys, we will see you in the next one. Stay creeped.
I feel like I should also clarify that I've done a lot of complaining this episode, but I just want to
It
make sure
didn't come out.
underline all that by saying I love
Nothing
my
wrong.
job. I
Right.
love being here. This beats a 9 to 5. I am not unappreciative of that. Just in comparison to this amazing job I have, God help me.
Yeah. I can make a whole.
He's like, oh, Harry left the door, but you don't come back.
Everything.
And then Nick's like, I have to go downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, that's what I was like. Those
You
are-
instant- there's some prank, there's gonna be some scary thing. But then I was sitting here like, who did they get to knock on the door?
The tapping on the window actually fucked me.
Yeah,
Elevator.
because it's one thing if all three of you leave and you're pulling a prank. It's another that you got to force.
You insta-die? It might-
Tap on the glass.
Give me a burrito while you eat this.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be able to get in there, but I think if you touch the
I wish I could say that I managed to bear the burden of what I had learned about my mother. The reality was that I just lost control of everything. I began.
Is there Diablo sauce or? No, All right.
It's their Diablo sauce. Yeah.
That's all I probably want to know.
It's ironic, but I do get it a lot.
Taco Bell.
I wish I could say that I managed to bear. I'm so bad. This really is like a sleepover when you're 8 and you're trying to do something and your friend just keeps doing some BS over in
Pretty
the
sure
corner.
one.
Damn, dude, this is scary.
I can figure out how to set
It's like
one
you're
up.
trying to play Xbox
But
and
my
they're
kitchen
like,
is
but Monopoly. I'm not playing Xbox,
fortunately
so we play around with Monopoly.
crowded, and
Oh,
so
Captain, my captain.
I would barely have any room for.
For lack of a better term,
Enough.
I became a walking shit show. They love opening that front door. Just walking in and out.
Maybe.
Did they order more DoorDash?
There's no way.
We got pizza Hut, too. I'm joking.
What'd you say?
I said we got Pizza Hut, too.
There we go. I like to put
I
the
doubt
burrito
it would
and the other sauce
happen.
on the pepperoni.
It's a Mexican calzone. Oh, there goes my computer. Oh, shit.
That's what you get. That's so what you get. You just poured water all over it.
Oh, shit.
The Mexican calzone.
Uh-oh.
Is it not working?
I think we're okay.
Is it still working?
Yeah.
Aren't apples pretty good with water resistance?
Oh,
you insta-die, it might trip.
yeah. Where my burrito at? Yeah. Oh.
Did they only get one Baja Blast to share with 5 people?
Well, it's my bomb.
I can also
right
make a
now.
really good
But
fried
everybody
rice.
laughs, I was swallowing up, my chest is like cramping. Oh. Shut up.
Well, go.
For
We're in
fried
a haunted
rice.
house right now. This is very scary. That bear keeps leaning towards you.
It moved.
No, it didn't.
It might trigger something. Fuck
It's
it.
leaning forward from where it was earlier.
He was like, yeah, he was looking more towards me. I'm
He's
telling
coming in on Hunter.
you. Editor,
moaning.
compare the position.
Also,
telling
I
you,
need to figure out,
saw
like,
both
what I'm
sides, I
in.
only see one now.
Shut up. I can't take it with the you just every time. It's not that good.
Oh, it is.
It's, I've had Taco Bell before. It is not that good.
Nick, which one is this?
I don't care. I don't care. We're reading a scary
Oh,
story.
fucking keep reading them.
Crunchy beef burrito.
Oh.
I was drinking whiskey like it was the waters of the River Leith. See, there you go, with more stupid being. This guy's pissing me off. The memory was more persistent than the ghosts themselves. I woke up in my bed at home from my blackout. My father was standing in the doorway and my mom was sitting on the bed next to me. She was stroking my hair gently like she used to. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Liking Taco Bell is performative.
Oh, I disagree.
Yeah, no, you can be okay with it, but like people are like, oh, I love Taco Bell, give me some 2 a.m. Taco Bell. That's performative.
I kind of disagree with that.
Oh, I disagree.
No, I got it.
I'm gonna let you in on a few fun facts about giving up drinking after over a year of heavy drinking. First fact being, it's not fun. You sweat like you were trapped in a sauna. You have mild tremors. Out of my peripheral, I can just see him examining the burrito. Turn it over. You're driving me up a wall right now.
It should
These
be,
different positions you're getting
basically
into. The
black and red.
burrito.
Mexican.
You're laying on like a bunch of toys.
Obviously,
Dude, I'm sorry.
I don't.
Who
we're in
had
a
chicken,
Ghost Girls like sacred
beef,
altar
really,
room. You
or
don't have to be
any other kind
comfy.
of meat, along with vegetables.
You really did. It was funny now. It's not funny now. I'm upset.
But obviously you
turning
don't
it
want
over in
to
your hand.
burn.
You look like the guy in
So
American
you
Beauty.
Oh, filming the bag?
high heat.
He does kind of look like that kid, doesn't he?
That way.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Because you have no emotion.
Usually you
It's fucking,
do.
like, scaring me, man.
We cook
Can't reach it, man.
out of it. That way. Actually cook.
You're like, you have no emotion on your face. He's like,
Yeah, and then
have to
I would say
investigate. It was the simplest of things. One of my routine calls with my parents. We chatted about the usual things, about up on my work, friends, and life in general. I was talking to my mom, and she mournfully said,
yeah, key thing to a good quesadilla though is making sure you get that perfect balance.
This is incredible.
Gooey cheese.
This is an amazing performance, Hunter.
No, not
You want
not
the rest of the
crunchy,
Baja?
but
No, I'm okay. Your
crispy.
grandmother would have been 78 today.
As soon as those, I love your first.
And obviously the best tortilla you can
As
eat.
soon as those words were uttered, I heard something click and began pumping a familiar sound through the phone. It was the sound of the
Because it
liberator.
one more. Or you just make a bunch.
Oh god, dude. That scared the shit out of me.
Editor, you have got to make this watchable. I do not.
It was the sound of the liberator, the giant oxygen tank that my grandfather.
It died.
Okay, all right, that's better. It died.
What's your go-to
Can I get another
ingredients?
What happened?
just it's been a whole.
God, ad infinitum is
Think for
truly
me-
testing us right now. Oh God, keep going.
The story's good. The
Oh,
story's
yeah.
good.
Yep.
What's that?
Destined to turn back to get sauce.
It's a bunch of Diablo sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
I would probably
keep
use
sauce?
Aka.
The Taco Bell is that close to the Sally House?
Surprisingly close.
Oh,
There's also Sonic.
That's very kind of you. It's very kind of you.
Harry and I found a lot of very creepy old. The buildings out around here are fun. Yeah, we're gonna get some.
I would do anything in my life to finish the story.
Are you not enjoying it? I think it's pretty good.
No, it's good. I'm just saying, like, I just want to. It's that. I'm so ready for it.
I do feel like I'm in an echo right now, like looping.
I'm in my own. I'm in Sally's
I
echo.
think I said, all right, now ad infinitum 6 times. I think 6 times I tried to start.
I would also
Scrolled up in
say
the alcove of a tree.
or like
He was in a fetal position, cradling his fragile, broken body. Stared at his corpse for a few
if
minutes
it's
before
too
going
thin.
home, pouring every single liquor bottle down the drain.
That-
It is a little. I thought he was gonna like call the police, turn
But
himself
also I
in.
think
feel
the
like he's
end
building
parts
up to it.
where
Probably, but it is a
yeah,
little
it's
funny to be
held
like,
by-
you know what?
I'm getting
Alright,
clean.
No more
Fair.
fades.
Exactly.
This was
All
a
right,
wake-up call.
that's the wake-up call.
For sure.
Message
Door
received.
open.
Click.
There's this. So I played Resident Evil 9, right? And the guy through all the Resident Evil games who like started Umbrella, who made the virus, is this guy named Spencer. He's like super. Most of the games, he's like an old dude in a wheelchair who's on life support, who's trying to create these viruses so he can find a way to live forever in like a perfect body. And in the series, he is directly responsible for the deaths of like 1 billion people, right? Well, 9 comes out and you find the secret video of him where it's like an interview and he adopted like a little girl, like a baby girl he found. And he's like, in some small way, I hope to make up for the deaths I've caused. It's like, no,
We're
you don't.
past that.
Yeah,
We're
it's
past
like, it's like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, we're past
It doesn't do it at all.
We're past that.
You adopted 1 living child.
Yeah, all
That's
right.
to the difference. Like,
Should be pretty cool.
I think that doesn't count. But here it's like, you know what? I may have killed a child with my vehicle,
But no more
I'm
drinks.
done hitting the bottle.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
The scariest part of all this though is door dashing Taco Bell to a haunted house and eating a.
And the driver won't come to the door.
And the driver tapping on the door and being like, "Can you meet me down the road to drop off the food?" That actually happened. So
Yeah, he
until
walks
then,
up to
I'm
the
ready.
door, knocks and just walks away.
And I am ready to get out of this position. So until next time, guys, we will see you in the next one. Please watch the next one. We're going to be recording next in the basement.
We're gonna be recording in the basement. There's a lot of really big bugs down there, and I can't wait for them to get all in Hunter's hair.
So thank you so much also to our audio listeners who didn't get to see this. Please check out the visuals this time. But if you are listening on audio, thank you for listening on Spotify, podcast, anywhere you can go, and giving us a nice rating. And also thank you patrons for supporting the show and getting an extra episode, which we're going to upload like a vlog.
We're gonna do a vlog and
Like a
stuff like
little
that for the patrons. So, given that our first story in the series was about a child whose parents had a role for them, if I had to guess, every Point Pine entry is going to be from a different point of view in the town.
Is it going to be in the town or is it going to be in the apartment complex?
The town. Because the first one had nothing to do with the apartment
Because
complex.
I thought the first one was a house.
No, the first one was kids at school who snuck out to see the parade.
I thought it was them looking at the. I thought it was them looking at the parade from their house. I can't remember.
No, they run over to the side of the bank and they lay down and they all close their eyes, but one of them looks and they all come over and take
Right.
the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine each story in the series is going to be from a different kid's point of view.
Right. I mean, that makes sense. It's like what the fuck is the West Side? Not West Side stories, but it's like by the school.
Wayside, upside down,
yeah,
sideways.
Wayside School for whatever.
Sideways stories from Wayside School.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Kind of like that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a different perspective.
I only know children's literature. By the
Yeah,
way.
I know.
I can
tell.
only ever reference children's literature. I wish I had something else, but sadly I don't.
What might have happened is that first story she made, Point Pine was just a filler name, and everyone's like, "This is awesome. You should write more there." She's like, "All right, I'll make a series." And this is like, it's the second entry, but it's the kickoff to the series by all this extra lore. But I almost feel like
I
more
respect a
books
good fish and
Why don't,
chips.
why don't we
Had a
ask
really,
our
really
editor?
good fish
Put it up.
like 3 years ago. Nice and crunchy. Nice.
Who would have thought?
I wouldn't.
Um,
yeah, because that's in the future.
Well,
for me
yeah,
right
we
now.
can
Yeah.
it just pop up.
Yeah,
Fish on
but when the post
advantage.
goes up, it'd be in the past for me, but it's currently in the future.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it was a
Any
side
point in
seller,
time.
I think.
Who would have thought? On the 5th floor are the invisible vampires, but we don't talk about them. Well,
All right.
that's all right.
I don't
whatever
know,
you say.
invisible vampires or invisible and
Yes.
vampire. That's a deadly combo.
That's
I respect a good fish and chip, but I also
That's a
and
problem.
I think
Upon opening their mouths, the building shook with a horrible screeching sound that was like nails on a
the
chalkboard at
Friday night
600% volume.
guy
Sounds like Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
popular.
Does that not literally sound like Lee Cronin's The
Literally
Mummy?
so loud. Gosh.
Also, the rattling the dead skin.
Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Lee Cronin's The Pine Place.
Anyway, I respect a
Don't
good
bring
fish
him
and
into
chips. Thing about fish and chips though is I feel like
Oh, Lee Cronin's The Mummy. If you
to
didn't-
have like a nice cod.
If you didn't attach The Mummy to it, I would have believed. Well, I guess I still could. I just if it was like this is a random town, this is a ritual they do. I'd be like they probably took this from a creepypasta because yeah, it did have a creepypasta vibe to it. Lee Cronin's The Creepypasta.
Lee Cronin's The Creepypasta.
Put in a very loud sound effect.
Lee Cronin's The Creepcast.
Don't bring him into this.
Excuse me? What are you? I mean, I don't mean to be offensive or anything. I just like to know.
Lauren Gwynn exchange looks.
Like lesbians? Are you allowed to ask that?
When asked, narrowing her eyebrows.
No, I mean like, what are you? I know you're not human. Eric is either extremely based or
Lee Cronin's The Eric.
Sigma edit, like, no, but like, I know you're not human.
No, I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, are you guys like what, bug people? No, yeah, Lee Cronin's The Lesbians.
This is an average conversation that I have every day, and then I step out of the Subaru and it reinforces the lesbian claims.
I thought you were gonna say this is an average conversation Nick has every day.
No, this is.
So what are you?
So what are you people?
No, this isn't Colorado. What do you mean? Where are we then? Point Pine. Where? You're in Point Pine. It's a small town in the middle of nowhere. Do you think it's people that don't know that they're dead yet?
Could be people that don't know that they're dead.
Little Beetlejuice meme.
Could be a teleport thing.
Yeah.
Could be a time.
The Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor movie. Guys, our house, our street, our neighborhood
I have to keep explaining the
has
references.
is
Okay.
gone.
I have to keep explaining the references.
And then
I'm
Ewan
just making-
McGregor running
last
away from a
night-
dinosaur.
Last night we went to go.
Yes,
Last
I
night we went to
agree.
go
I
see
think
The
a beer
Mummy.
batter
Lee
is best
Cronin's
when
The
it
Mummy.
comes to fic.
The Mummy.
And it was awful. It was terrible. And
We did put up a.
we put a video on Patreon of us like
It was so
reacting
bad
to
that
it.
we recorded us talking.
It's like 40 minutes of me and Hunter talking about how bad the
in
movie
the
was.
AMC parking lot. Yeah.
So if you want to pay money for that, it's on Patreon.
That is a real. That's just more so we didn't know where else to put
That's
it. so we put it
catharsis.
there.
That's
Yeah,
catharsis for
Yeah.
us. But it was so bad. That's why I keep saying Lee Cronin's the blank. And also there was a trailer before it of, I kid you not, Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway, whose street is teleported to a dinosaur land. And
Yeah,
now it's a normal American suburb, but there's dinosaurs now.
Oh my God, run! I will say this one felt a bit campier compared to the first one. I thought the first one was a lot more like, oh, the parade's coming, don't fucking look at it. You know, this
Yeah,
one's
no,
very
I
much like, there's
definitely
ghouls,
I
dragons,
think
and goblins walking around.
good
We're all
batter
pals.
is
You know, they
key.
creep me out,
A
but
good
it's
batter is
okay,
key
and,
for
it's
anything.
coming.
I know
That's
you
when
right
despise
thing.
mine.
it truly starts.
I think
I
a
know you
crispy
despise
oak
mine.
exterior is
Said
good.
that in your life.
I think it's kind of batter is great for.
I looked at the camera of the viewer.
Lee Cronin's The Lesbians.
Salmon is too fatty. Cod is a nice.
Honestly, I would go see
Always
Lee
good.
Cronin's Lesbians.
Halibut.
Lee Cronin's The
Also
Lesbians.
They're
good.
just back in Cairo again.
Say
They're in Egypt. What the hell is this?
I like a good fried shrimp.
They're just throwing up. And
Like
they're just
I really
fucking
want
pus
to
and
try like
everything
a
everywhere.
whole
It was like one
boy.
of the grossest movies I've seen. Maybe not one of the grossest, but I was just like needlessly like, oh my God, come on.
It was assault on the senses. It was so loud. It was just not nice to look at.
A lesbian like shitting on the floor and then crawling, like punching through the floorboards and crawling out from the room. There's a new guy in town. We don't like him.
Yep, next entry. New guy in town, we don't like him.
How you doing, Isaiah?
Doing good.
All right. Need anything? How bad?
Worse than the parade, and worse than the time loop.
Stared at the people below us. Tiny, like ants, walking around town. Thought again about a giant foot coming down from the sky and destroying everything. What could be worse than things we'd already seen?
3 millennial men are going to open a burger restaurant. It's going to be very quirky.
Instead of
It's going to be Edison bulbs and high top chairs. Fries are $17 and they're in metal baskets.
instead of meat options, it's going to say protein.
It says a protein. The appetizers are going to say the shareables.
It's good. All the sides are going to be family style.
The bathrooms are sitters and squatters. It's going to be kind of amusing for about 2 minutes, and then it's going to get real old real quick.
All of the food is going to come out in that kind of like patchwork plaid white and red design,
Yeah,
the little
exactly.
baskets.
Yeah, yeah.
But it will just be over a plastic basket.
Yeah, there's going to be the Hunk and Chungus burger.
But it will come on a metal tray.
That would actually. Oh my God.
On the menu, it's going to have a
People just
picture.
run out to the parade. Ah! Kill immediately.
See that car? The one driving in the woods.
Just imagine, I can see the picture in my head behind the counter. It's the menu, and all three of them are like looking.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it says like 3 guys in a dream.
So the Heisenberger comes with truffle oil and it comes with Parmesan grated fries. You want to add that for its $1
I would
charge?
say
No, it is always like a $7
comes
charge
to
for the
French
burger.
fries though.
Ain't nothing on that menu.
I can
whatsoever.
have
Sriracha marshmallow ketchup.
Sriracha
The main
marshmallow.
thing, though, I feel like in
I
order
nodded
to
as I
get
watched
like
the
a
tiny white
good,
car become even smaller as it drove.
French fry is it needs to, at the very least,
Why's that?
Turned to look
outside
at me.
often.
This time I could see his face. His eyes and mouth
Flavor.
had two glowing slits in his face.
I would say when it comes to
Her husband just took out a loan
cheese,
for a burger
it
restaurant.
can sometimes overpower the fry.
Oh my god. The horror. Do it!
So I would usually, if I were to have melted cheese fries, it would usually
So there's one of our viewers is about to start a burger
Because
restaurant. He's real discouraged right now.
eating something with my hands. I'd rather
Everyone's gonna wear
have it
black
just
aprons and black barber gloves.
Everything's gonna be way too silver.
Yeah.
But also brick.
I
Exposed
don't
brick,
mind it.
exposed, like,
It's
big
just
fat
not. It
lines
would
of
be
silver.
like
What would the name of the restaurant be?
what is it?
I don't know.
6 guys, because 5 wasn't enough.
It's not usually like cheese. I'd
Be like
have.
cleavers
Like
or
the-
something like that.
the-
Have big
Yeah,
pieces
like
of
a
meat
fries
cleaver
are
or
such
something.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it'd be like what's something kind of like a little funny, like a play on
That's
the word
something.
hamburger, right?
Dave's chicken.
Fam burger. Doesn't it make you want to kill yourself?
Fam burgers unbelievable because everyone's family.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, doesn't that hurt?
There's just they're like, why are there bullet casings all over by the front door? It's gonna be like,
But I do not. I don't mind it. It's
There's
just
a
not
guy-
something
They're on the
I
hospital
do.
roof and they can see someone with a gun.
Because I like to
walking
eat
up, like
fries,
machine gun, gonna shoot up the
They'll never
place.
make it
And
inside.
the angel's like, you see that guy? He's a hero.
But also, I think the fry. It,
was gonna say, it's the
you
guy
know it's a
who's
good
not
fry
making
when you
it
got
inside.
it frosted.
I can't.
Chicken is a little bit
Serve
different,
Princeton burger?
just because dipping sauces are.
Oh, there's an elk.
I'm just looking for a burger with fries. Yeah, that's not really how we
That's
do
not
it.
how we do. That's not how we do things here. There's also like the buns are way too big and also way too cooked, but it's like grilled buns.
They also burn the insignia, like their logo
Oh,
on
yeah,
top.
on
Or
top
like
of
they
it, yeah.
smoke it on top. It just says fan burger on top of it.
And also instead of man, I hate putting fam burger into the ether.
That is-
that was
Welcome
the
to Fan
worst
Burger. Can I
thing
interest you?
Oh,
Welcome to Fan Burger.
God.
Can I interest you in our hangover special?
Yeah. Oh, it's got an egg on it. It's a normal
Oh,
burger, but
yeah.
there's an egg on it. Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm gonna. There's a guy behind him. He has like lip piercings and stuff, and he has the beanie, like the bun and the beanie and stuff, and like the jacket, whatever.
Yeah.
And he has like the glasses, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna need one of those pronto. Yeah, I need a firmware update in the form of a hangover burger.
The gelled curly Q mustache.
Oh,
Got 2 razors.
Speaking of razors. All of the it's really funny to imagine this restaurant with
I mean, you'd be
bodies littered
surprised
all
when
over.
We're kind of doing a whole, I don't know, post-apocalypse.
Usually,
kind
it's
of thing today. It's kind of fun.
eat it and you
The,
buy from it.
It's all bison meat, but you can get the elk burger for $14 upcharge.
We can do elk for $14 upcharge, and we can add truffle pepper on that for $6 upcharge.
And gold shavings.
Gold
and we do have gold shaving lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make our own Mike's Hard here.
Make our own Mike's Hard.
But we can't get our alcohol license yet, so it's BYOL for the liquor.
Yeah, we don't really care what you do on the patio. Let's just say that.
So lame.
Just like as soon as he says that, you just see a giant blood splatter against the window.
Yeah, the whole front window.
We don't give it a I feel like I've had that said to me in places like this.
Hey, I'll turn a blind eye.
As long as it's not on the camera in
Hey,
here.
as long as
I will
taste
say I
those
have
burgers
really
in
gotten
here.
into.
We don't
Not
get
recently.
usually
Well, not
tag us,
recently.
So, God.
We have a sign-up
It's
sheet
a-
out back to play the big
Half
Jenga.
a really.
Yes, we had Big Jenga and cornhole on the back.
It's always Big Jenga.
It's always big Jenga.
It's always Big
Yeah,
Jenga.
If you're really
Jenga.
quirky, they have the giant Connect.
So does
Oh
it.
yeah,
Part of
yeah.
that.
Giant Connect 4, Big Jenga, and cornhole in the back, just in case. Keep playing the game. Yeah, we don't really watch sports ball, but we do have Harry Potter marathon. This is
But-
like- that would be hell. That is
Hey,
hell.
what's that big section off place in the back? Oh, well, get this. Next month, we're putting in an axe throwing arena.
So the axe throwing's back there, so yeah, be sure to gobble down your boozy shake while you throw axes. But it's BYOL.
Yeah, BYOL boozy shake.
It's BYOL for the boozy shake, but you can do that on the back patio because we don't care.
Hey,
No,
so
seriously,
I
no
ordered
hog wild
the
back
boozy shake. I don't think there's any alcohol in here. Yeah, so we still can't get our liquor
Yeah,
license.
so kind of a patio boozy shake situation.
Yeah, but in here it's more of a fam shake. It's for the kids, for the
This is
kiddos.
this is kind of a kid shake. You know.
That stupid menu picture.
Oh, I did have some really good.
Meet the chef. You see him like putting the burger
Food
in the
is good
microwave.
too. Oh, dude, food.
We started.
I've
This
always been a
stream
bear
started
guy.
from a conversation we had
Not
at
so much.
Mike's house 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Never
It
been
all
a huge
started with
apple or
conversation
banana
and
guy.
a
I've
dream.
always been.
I never really
Very.
thought about being a chef. Once I started talking, I realized it was my
Watermelon.
passion.
But when I found out I had no
I enjoy
personality and no taste, I knew this is
Watermelon.
exactly what I needed to do. I thought to myself, what do I love? That's why I legitimately
Yeah.
saw it when I lived in Round Rock, Texas. This is one. There's like one of those kinds of restaurants nearby, and it said start with a dream. And I had to ask myself, what do I love? Hamburgers. It's like that's the one thing you dug up from. I mean, what do you like? What's one thing you love?
That's a really good
Hamburgers.
Jamaican food, I think.
Do that. Do what? Hamburgers. Do
Dude.
that.
Oh,
There's like it's just
Juicy
like
chicken.
hamburger
And
and
the
it's written in
spice
that.
was like.
So like the signs.
It wasn't like-
kind of brown.
It's written in Nickelodeon font.
No. It's like the sign's kind of brown,
filling
and then Famburger is like big text, thin, then big text, and like old
Why
West
not?
font, you know. And then it says underneath it in like a bow. It's like where the good times are always to go.
Yeah, we're good, we're hunger dares.
Fruit is great.
Where hunger
Got
dares.
plenty of good vitamins.
Wait, no, I got.
If I saw that, I would say, oh my god.
All you who answered
Natural
abandoned
sugar.
hunger here.
Oh my god!
That's always great.
That is.
Yo, why?
If I didn't see a Jeep Patriot drive through the front doors of that place.
Fruit smoothie. I enjoy it.
Yeah, just a bunch of homemade
It's not something I tend to. I think a part of it is that like I remember it was like super popular. Everyone was getting them, like Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Coming over the hill 100 miles an hour.
Style.
Propane tanks lining the truck.
But I enjoy it.
You enter abandoned hunger here.
There's never something I feel like I'm.
So unbelievable. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Is you know.
Ugh.
Also, I think it's just.
Yeah, because it's abandon all hunger ye who enter here.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just me.
That is 100%.
Also,
If you make it
they would
homemade,
have,
obviously it's
Saturn eating
different.
sun, but
But
it'd be a giant burger and stuff.
Yo, why is it looking at me?
That I would. If a place was self-aware enough to do stuff like that, that would almost be funny.
I think it would.
But
still.
it has to be done without a breath.
I think
of
that's
knowledge.
impossible. I think that it's all taken in a way where it's like, okay, now that's.
So I
funny.
do remember there's this
Yeah.
one restaurant
I get what you did there. Yeah.
that had this
Can you read the? He turned to look at me again.
mac and
Yeah,
cheese.
so anyway, they see the truck coming.
Or,
and
oh,
Daniel's
sorry.
like, that guy's a hero.
Yeah,
It had this food called the Dirty Bird, and it was
Where was it at?
He turned to look at
a
me. She said something
hot, like a more of a bratwurst.
My dad asked. At the same time, my mom
It was a
asked.
hot dog
Mary Lou. She asked me if I heard about the visitor.
Bratwurst
What visitor?
with mac and
I don't know.
cheese inside of it, like
That's
inside the
interesting, 'cause
actual
I thought by visitor she
bratwurst.
was talking about Cody.
Topped with
I
like a
thought she was talking about
chorizo
people.
chili,
It's gonna be.
breaded cheddar
Just then I was-
cheese,
God, we really ruined it because I'm thinking of like the layout of town in my head.
coconut
from
water.
all these decrepit
I'll be
burgers
honest,
and then
I
just
haven't
straight
had it
white
enough to
big
make a
hamburger.
judgment on it.
Burger. It's across. It's like the
Yeah,
hotel.
But I
Mom,
remember
went
tasting
over
it
to
and
John's behind the counter.
being a
Mom
little
says, "Do you see they're opening up another Famburger
iffy on it.
on Westchester Street?"
In my head. In my.
So I don't know.
In my head, it's like built like Gatlinburg,
Oh,
where it's a single
definitely
like skinny
definitely
strip in the
top
mountains.
today.
And at the end of the
Yeah.
street, you have the hospital that they're looking on, and then like 2 blocks down on the left, you have
I'm in.
Point Oak. Or Oak, the Oakwood, whatever, the apartment building, and then straight beneath the hospital is the flaming red hamburger.
The Famburger internment camp.
Yes.
They forced Cody into the Famburger camp.
Like
today.
just when you said it, she's talking about the angel in my head, and I just see the angel looking at Famburger and seeing the truck drive through the window. Oh, my parents. If a burger joint shows up, that's a bear trap. That
If
counts.
a burger, I'm not even joking, if a burger joint shows in the story, I'm walking off set.
It could be like if it would be like a greasy spoon though, like a diner kind of place, you know. It wouldn't be Famburger.
We'll see.
but
We'll see.
if it does. Even from Tom's room, I could overhear Cassandra complaining about pumpkin spice season. I even heard her gag a few times after she said the word pumpkin. Cassandra left before dinner that day when she found out that Tom's mother was serving pumpkin bread for dessert.
Boy, that girl sure hates pumpkins.
You put your soul into that one. That was
Okay.
that was powerful.
Boy, that girl sure hates pumpkins.
A lot of passion in that. Tom's dad chuckled as she went out the front door.
Why
Yes,
did
it
Tom get my
does.
different character?
No, his dad.
Hey, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't.
Or Tom's dad.
I
yeah,
do
yeah,
believe
Tom's
you.
dad, yeah.
I just
Tom's dad.
would prefer
Tom's dad
butter.
was off
I don't know if it's just
Yeah,
me
he's
because
like,
I'm not
"I-
usually. Here's the thing. I like shaved coconut. Like here and there,
Tom's dad, you
Coconut
rule.
crushing.
I have to make it.
It's
to
not
heaven.
quite mint, but it's like a less strong mint, I'd say, kind of flavor to it.
And it must be made. A few days after that, Cassandra's brothers managed to carry her to Tom's pumpkin patch in her sleep. When she woke up surrounded by pumpkins, she screamed so loud that she woke up everyone in the neighborhood. So you can't be awake before 8:13. But when do you have to be in bed by? Because it's like if she wakes up at 2 a.m. in a pumpkin patch, is she donezo? That just sucks for her.
Oh, that was.
Right, you
cool.
assume. I don't know.
Fine.
They haven't really established that.
Hey, we pranked Cassandra by killing her in the pumpkin patch.
Check.
We, yeah, we fed,
Epic prank, bitch.
we fed her to the pumpkin god.
Exactly. Tom's dad shot her with his pellet gun.
It had to be done.
Yeah, had to do
It had to happen. Following morning at 4 a.m., someone called the police claiming that there was a girl in a hospital gown wailing and running barefoot down the street. It was Cassandra. And when they caught up to her, she said she was running from the pumpkin monster. She had made it all the way to our neighborhood from. I'm about to read the line. She was running from the hospital, and I just pictured her running by Famburger, which is on the front left corner of the hospital. Like there's a literal pumpkin monster behind her. The 3 guys are out front, just like arms crossed, watching her
On the patio.
on the patio. Yeah,
Smoking weed.
yeah. So, what you do on the patio? Hey, don't let it shut the door. Don't let it draft in.
They have the churro Disney fans outside.
They roll tobacco cigarettes.
Where are you going? Don't you want to see what happens?
I hesitated for a second before I followed.
Hey, come back here.
An officer called after us. I do think it's kind of like so much stuff happens in the town. Clearly, this is like Goosebumps, fun, pumpkin monster thing. But it's it's funny how so much death and weird stuff happens in town that their friend is like, yeah, pumpkin deity's gonna get her. Don't you want to watch? Don't you want to see her get like eviscerated by a pumpkin person?
Yeah, it feels like this is like Carly Beth from Goosebumps mixed in with Sandlot, the guy running at the end away from the dog.
Yeah,
It's giving me that vibe.
Yeah.
So now all I'm hearing is Wipeout playing. Oh, Wipeout! You know that deal. Isn't that what they play during the at the end of when he's running? He's like,
oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the TV show Wipeout. That's what. Yeah, you're the song. Yeah,
yes,
I was like,
in the 1992 film, they're watching clips of Wipeout.
The boing boing boing.
Yeah, I got it. Russia dead? Oh hell no! Back! God, big stretch. God damn.
Gabby, so she wrote a lot of No Sleep. It looks like maybe the Point Pines, like the sequels, weren't getting a ton of attention. She went back to standalones and they were getting more attention. So I totally get that as a creator, being like, if this isn't working, I'll go somewhere else.
Even if you don't finish it, send me a DM. Send me an email.
Yeah. So after.
Give me an update on it.
Well, what's funny is, so she went back to posting like standalone stories, and she has been making bank because, like, she did The Woman in My Family Give Birth Differently, 4.1 thousand upvotes.
She's just making bank.
She did well. Bank.
Reddit likes.
I'm also excited for though is the Rayman
Could you
game.
cash this check for me, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
That is definitely something I'm looking forward to.
I didn't mean that in Reddit. I have to save a little bit of my credibility here. I didn't mean that in Reddit.
The only problem is I need to create a Ubisoft account.
She certainly deserves it. Gabby, please post this and please keep writing the series. How about let's say
I'm going to email you my phone number.
Let's say that.
And I expect a call.
Let's say this, Gabby. If you finish the Point Pine series or something like that, we'll cover it. We'll do a return to Point Pine.
God,
we'll do the rest.
Lucky you. Hey, Gabby, aren't you just the luckiest little duck, huh?
Hey guys, I'm saying because I'm excited and I want to read more.
Hey, no, we'll cover it.
Okay.
I got a big old boner at the airport. No one's picking me up, so I guess
Don't make this one of your bits.
Welcome back to Creepcast! We
You are bugging.
We're reading some classics today. One being an all-time, some would say maybe not the Babe Ruth of creepypastas.
One of the guys that like
the Barry Bonds.
Well, who's one that got kicked out for like steroids?
Yeah, Barry Bonds has been pretty hard. The Jason Giambi.
Sure.
Armstrong.
The Mark McGuire.
Sure, man.
Of
Lance Armstrong.
The Lance Armstrong of baseball.
He was the best cyclist of all time. And just want to say that I think a little steroids didn't hurt anybody. We're reading Smile Dog along with some other stuff. Maybe the Beatles, a little Clockwork Action. I don't fucking know, but we're definitely reading Smile Dog. Arf, arf. Actually, if you think that Smile Dog would have a what does it? Smile Dog's bark sound like?
It'd be more like a more. What's a scary bark? Bark.
That's just sounds like a man at school getting sick. Barf. Barf. I just threw up.
Yeah, so we're going to be reading some of the OGs today. We've gone through a lot of the big ones. Smile Dog's, of course, a big one. There's a couple other more niche ones that we'll remember for one reason or another. It should be an enjoyable episode. I think Hunter's going to have a terrible time, which means I'm going to have a great one. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to have a good time.
What are you doing over there?
I'm doodling a man with his face melting. Ah! That's what that would sound like. I'll slip that under here.
What kind of what would it be about?
Did you ever like?
Out of curiosity.
Yeah, it doesn't. Your mom was telling me yesterday when I was talking to her about that when you were a kid, someone at a church you all went to recommended that you see a psychiatrist.
That is true. That is true. That was the last time I went to that church. Yeah. They literally were like, we actually don't want him coming back to the congregation.
Yeah. And I think I see some of the.
Oh, I can't draw a guy with eyes melting.
Well, it's just the fact that like that wasn't being talked about or anything, but that's just where your brain trails off to draw stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, anyone ever recommended you go on medication or anything like that?
Ozempic.
That was good. All right, go ahead.
All right, good. Smile Dog! Getting into Smile Dog here. Just want to thank everyone who is on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give us
I would make
rating.
I don't know.
Also, our patrons.
I would want.
I love you.
I do want to make it.
I miss you.
I think I'd rather have like an act.
Right?
Yeah.
We have merch!
We got merch.
Do you need some clothes for your beautiful body?
Yep.
Why cover it? Let it hang out. It'll be free.
Some hats, shirts, backpack.
Actually, I'm saying don't buy it.
You're saying don't buy it?
No.
Where are you saying don't buy it?
No. Never mind.
Why?
The link is there, but no, don't do it.
Why shouldn't we buy it?
I'm negging. I'm trying because they're gonna be like, Dad says to not buy it, therefore I want it. Right? It's like if you tell your kid, don't smoke pot. What's he gonna do? He wants to go smoke pot. Don't go get the merch.
I think that would be.
You would look real silly.
What are you looking at? You keep looking over here.
I hope you don't go get it.
Thank you all.
Okay, turn the phones off while recording.
God, dude. That was my alarm I set last night to wake up in the morning, but I put it to PM instead.
I just like, there's no way we're ever going to actually get ahead. There's no way. We are, it is Sisyphus. It is Sisyphus rolling the ball up the hill. Can I sign up for them? The P and the A look kind of.
Well, also, mind you, his alarm to wake up was going to be 9:30 a.m.
I've seen him wake up before, and it's haunting. It's like a war vet waking up. Literally, he sits there. He's either completely dead, or then when he decides to wake up, he does like. I just imagined this morning some kind of internal like demon was in his brain that fucking woke him up on time. Luckily.
What time are you going?
What was it? It was Woods? No, it's on. Which story was it? Oh, it was the Church in the Woods. That's, I think, kind of a similar. That Creepcast episode.
Going to bed.
Oh, I mean, last night I went to bed at 3, and then I woke up at 7:20 to get to the airport.
Okay. Why'd you do that? I could have drove him to the airport.
I didn't want you to be mad at.
Are you? Is that a legitimate? Is that a legitimate thing?
Yeah.
Wait.
You get shit every time you gotta take him to the airport.
But because you know why?
Because he comes in at 3 a.m.
Okay, well, yes, but then whenever I go out, I've gotten him every time. He comes in at like midnight. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I guess. He's like, well, the tickets are $30 cheaper. Okay, right, whatever. And then when I go to his neck of the woods, he's like, nah, it's worth a drive. And I'm like, fair.
What would it be?
That's fair.
I don't know what
So it's bullshit.
Okay, well, can I just say that when I landed here yesterday,
I was in a goop suit.
Yeah, and you didn't tell me about any of that. I landed
That's
here.
really
I'm like,
I
hey,
just
I'm
don't
gonna
know
be there
what
Thursday at 3.
game
Hunter's like,
I was
Thursday at
doing.
3. Got it. Thursday at 3. I get here.
It was a stressful week.
Thursday at 3. I'm like, hey man, nothing.
That is rare though.
15 minutes
That's not
later,
an ongoing thing.
15 minutes later, I call Hunter. Nothing.
I was in a goop suit.
I text in the group chat. Harry's like, are you here? Yes, I am. And Harry's like, do you need a ride? And I'm like, well, I guess not. I guess not.
Oh, I
So
see.
I was in a goop suit. It's been a stressful week.
I Uber over here, and there's 40 people here. And I just like,
we had lights and cameras on the goop
Here's
suit.
the thing about Hunter. He never tells you anything.
I know when you can also.
He's just
what
like,
are you pointing at him for?
Yeah, they know because they work with you. I know they know.
Oh.
Hunter's
I
like,
feel like I'm overbearing. I feel like I tell them too much.
no, maybe them specifically, but other people, it's like, hey, you want to do something? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, cool. And then I'll get there, and there will be like 18 things happening at once. And he was like, yeah. So, like, just know.
To be fair, to be completely transparent, the shoot date got pushed back, and it slipped my mind.
Okay.
So this was not supposed to be going on.
That's true.
So okay,
Is that true?
Sure,
That is true.
Sure. But me and you talked about me coming in Tuesday. So that means while you were on the shoot, you were like, he doesn't need to know. He'll figure it out. Thursday
the
at 3.
shoot got pushed.
Got it.
The shoot got pushed, and it slipped my mind.
It is the fact that during the shoot we were communicating about me. Can I just say never brought it up? Orf. What is the Orf?
Smile dog.
No, you're not getting out of this one.
You got to get to you walking up the hill with your little.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you, Harry. Thank you.
That didn't make me
I get here. I get it. So I have to Uber over to my friend's house, right? The driver's like, oh, is this like a buddy of yours? And I'm like, allegedly. We get up to the house. We pull up to the fence, and he's like, you want me to drive you up? And I'm like, to be honest, Hunter didn't give me my friend didn't give me any directions. I don't know if, what door he's in, what room he's in. I don't even know if he wants you to come in, so we'll just stay here. He's like, are you sure it's raining?
I mean, that's how, I think that's how, like, when it
So I
comes
get
to
out in the rain, and I have my little
horror
roller
games.
backpack. And I
That's
just
how most
start
of-
walking up Hunter's driveway. And then I look to the house, and I'm like, well, if my friend was in there, I guess he'd probably be looking for me. So he must not be there. Come to find out, Allison was just watching me the whole time. Just didn't wave, didn't like he's over there, just looked from the house, watch me in the rain. I walk all the way up the hill, I get to the top, and Harry comes outside, because he cares. Harry comes outside, and he was like, hey, Isaiah. I'm like, oh, hi, are you guys in there? No concept of different people being here, anything going on. He was like, yeah, you can set your stuff in here, I'll show you the new building. I'm like, oh, wow, there's a new building? I set my stuff in one door, go to this new building, I open a door, there are, I kid you not, 35 people standing around on a movie set doing things. And I'm just like, what? What is going on?
I'll be the bigger man and admit that I was wrong. I should have been more attentive, but I will say, can I have 2 words? Can I have 2 words?
I don't know if I would make
goop suit.
It is,
if I didn't have the goop suit on, this whole thing would have been fine.
So 2 things would have been fine, actually. Either, hey, you're gonna walk onto a movie set.
To be honest, I didn't think that would be a big deal.
And you know what? It wasn't a big deal.
Okay.
It wasn't a big deal. I'm saying with that information, I would have said, oh, I can Uber.
That's true.
Or even
I'll be the bigger man and admit that's true.
Or even then, just say, hey, can you Uber over?
I will concede to be the bigger man that
I Cinnabon for 30 minutes.
I will.
And then decide, because I reached
how do I pay you back?
I reached this decision point when I got to the Kansas City airport, like the end of it, where I'm like, well, I could leave security and go outside, but I don't know if he's coming. So I guess I'll sit here.
That's a bit overdramatic.
And then I ate a Cinnabon, and then I just sat there for a while.
That was more of a terrorist act than anything.
It was.
To be leaving the airport being like, well, I guess 1 Cinnabon would.
I was in the wind.
Also, why didn't you text Harry sooner?
I did text him. You know what?
No, I responded right when you texted group chat, but you didn't.
Look at the time code.
That's what I'm doing right
Reference
now.
time code. Harry, you do the same.
Okay.
Well, okay, hold on.
Okay, Harry can verify what I'm saying.
This is also a horror story podcast, by the way.
I landed early. at 2:46.
That's not my fault. That's the
I
pilot's
landed
fault.
at 2:40. Actually, I said landed when we got to the gate. So I landed like earlier.
That's the pilot's fault. It's not my fault.
I said landed 15 minutes early. Nothing. I'm like, okay. I walk all the way to the front right before I'm about to make the decision where I can't come back into the airport. I call Hunter at 3:11. So that's 14. That's 25 minutes. I call Hunter. Hunter doesn't say anything. I then go to the group chat.
This has nothing to do with me yet. Okay.
And I say at 3:12, I'm going to build a tent in the airport. And then that was at 3:12. 5 minutes later, Harry. Harry texts me.
Yeah, I've already been waiting 25 minutes.
Says, what? 30 minutes to a half hour now in front of Cinnabon.
To be fair, you were early, so technically break it even about 10 minutes to when you're supposed to land. That's not our fault.
He says, "What happened?" I said, "Nothing. I'm just giving." Yeah,
what happened?
When
Is
he
such a
said
funny
what
answer.
happened, I thought to myself, "Does he even know I'm coming? Does he even know that
You're here? Question mark.
I thought you got like delayed or something.
No, it was 3. It was when the plane would be here. And I said, "Okay, so I said I'm going to pitch a tent." And Harry says, "What happened?" I said, "Nothing. I'm just giving Hunter a hard time."
Sounds like you're gonna have a boner.
And then
I mean, yeah, that's
And then I said,
I think that's kind of
and then I said,
the best.
I got a big old boner in the airport. No one's picking me up.
Or I think that's
one of your
kind of
bitches. I
state.
don't make this
No one's
about
picking me
you.
up, so I guess I'm getting hard.
No.
Or is kind of based on
I said, nothing.
choices you
I'm
make.
here in Kansas. And
Apparently,
I'm an idiot.
I think that
And I got a teepee in between my legs.
definitely
Harry
that
says, the
idea.
audacity, by the way. Harry says, "Do you need a ride?"
1 minute later.
And then
most horror
and then
games,
he
I
says
think,
Hunter is
have
covered
at
in
least
goo and slime.
Goop suit.
Again, I have no concept
2
of
or
film or
more.
anything, so
That would be confusing.
I think that you're
I'll be the
just
bigger man
shooting-
here, and I will admit that would be confusing.
I thought you were shooting a Papa Meat video, and like there was some bit where you have Nickelodeon.
I mean, there's
slime
obviously a
stuff.
canon.
I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I said, LMAO, I can Uber. So I do that.
I might be
Once
wrong
again,
because I don't.
I walk. Oh yeah, here's me walking up the driveway at 3:58 p.m. After I got over an hour later, I'm walking in,
been a cool
and I
hour.
say, "Are y'all in the studio?" Once again, no one gives me any heads up, and
A
Harry
goop suit.
says, "Are you outside? I'll come get you." And then once again, walk into a room, and I'm surrounded.
You know what?
And
my
then,
fault.
And
My
then,
fault.
and then he steps away from the set, walks over to me, and the first thing he says to me is, "Look who decided to show up."
I forgot about that. You know what? That was rude. Is what that was. That was rude. And obviously there has to be some kind of payback. And you know what I'll do? Whenever I go out to visit you next time, I'm not going to ask for a ride. And I'll tell you what I'll do too. I will literally film myself sitting in an airport for an hour. I will do that for you.
Thank you.
I will do that, and I'll say we're even, and then I'll take an Uber wherever I need to go.
But it has to, well, it can't be the next trip. It has to be randomly. One trip you're gonna land, and I'm just not gonna say anything.
Okay,
And you're like,
I'll
this is that
I'll
trip.
take it.
This is that
That'll be the
trip,
thing I'll do.
I don't think I am. I scanned something.
Well, that's not fair though, because you never respond to text anyways. How many times have I texted you, sir?
No, that's completely different.
Okay.
That's different because
Well, how would I know?
That's because you text me out of the blue, and whenever I'm working during the day,
Am I supposed to schedule my
no,
text?
my point is I set my phone away so I don't get distracted. I'm real bad about.
Oh, so
picking
you'll
my
say
phone
because you know that I'm showing up that you'll be looking at it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
Because once again, I had said 2 days prior, Thursday at 3 p.m.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I was in the wrong. I'll be
Definitely
the
wish
big
best
man.
luck in it. I would definitely
take the high road.
start.
I'll admit I'm wrong.
For
I
me,
was wrong. I was a bad
much
boy.
about,
I should have been the goop suit. Should have reconsidered this. Could have even probably.
at the very least, the visual.
Probably. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
I want you to put. Look, this all would have been mediated with a, "Hey, can you Uber?"
Also,
Absolutely. Shouldn't have had the hands on. Shouldn't have had the goop on me.
No,
I was in a goop suit.
all that was great. All that was fine. Just make me when I'm on the phone, because when I was talking to you, texting, you were in another goop suit 2 days prior on Tuesday. When I'm like, hey, I'll
to
be
be
there
fair though,
Thursday.
I didn't have my arms on though. Couldn't have used my phone.
My point is, look, once it happened, once I was there at 3 p.m., you were in the goop suit. What's done was done.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. It's already passed. Life. We're here now,
Right.
aren't we?
We lived.
And we're about to read Smile Dog, which is arguably one of the best creepypastas of all time.
That's not what I said, but okay.
All right, Smile Dog.
All right. So the original Smile Dog was uploaded in 2010. So it's like a dinosaur compared to all the others, right? And it was an image that started floating around the internet, and the story accompanied it. So
Let me look up the Smile Dog image.
I think it's on the story. My page isn't loading for some reason. There's so many pop-up ads. Creepypasta.
Creepy. Oh yeah. So this image is so fucking stupid. Is this the actual image of like the husky that's like this?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the classic Smile Dog.
So this was like people.
It floated around in chain emails, yeah. And it was like, share this with 10 people or else.
Or you die.
Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah.
Then there's a story attached to it. On the link in the chat, it's just ads for Trivago.
I will say, creepypasta.com, I don't know what we have to do to get these ads a little more manageable. Because right now, I have a all Spanish. It says, soy Marciela, mama y activista, llenada mi dande.
My page is all white, but the ads are loading, so it's half of Superman's face.
Seguir brillando. And now it's a coach ad.
I got hotels.com right now.
All right, well, they're obviously supposed to be good fucking money if they're getting these
Oh,
ads.
yeah.
Good Lord.
No.
All right. Also,
But the
anonymous
scale of,
written,
like-
right? No, we don't know who the author is.
No, there's
Yeah.
an author. I literally can't open the page. Hold on. Give me a second.
Also feel like,
While this
I think if I were to make it, it would definitely take like.
home. I'm drawing Smile Dog.
There we go.
At the moment while Isaiah loads his.
Maybe
Dude, I opened Safari on here. The last thing that was opened on Safari was Baraska Part 5.
Or at the very least 2 to 3.
What a, can we get a slight replay of what Baraska, the reaction to that was?
No.
Welcome back. I don't think it'll be that bad. Will it? Have you read Smile Dog before?
Smile? Yeah.
Okay, so you're familiar.
Is this like 20 years old?
Like, I'd love to do like some vlogs that like.
Came out in 2010. That's like 20 years old.
Is this thing like 100 years old?
Waste time.
This is like a...
Did Charlie Chaplin write this story?
I didn't hear the 2010 part. I was just asking.
No reason to jump on the little guy. Hold on, why can't I find the story?
Can I at least ask this question?
Yeah.
Is Smile Dog, if you had to say cut or uncut, what would you say?
Yeah, I'm not answering.
It's definitely uncut.
Don't encourage him.
What are you gonna say?
What kind of engine would you?
Not whatever he wants me to.
Who would cut Smile Dog?
Platform.
I happy.
Hold on, lift it up.
No,
Busy wants to.
Not there, Smile Dog with him opinion. It's nothing but pedigree.
You've got to censor that.
Oh yeah,
It's gotta be pixelated.
That's gonna be pixelated. Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually gonna tuck it on there too. Yikes.
Okay, well, work on my phone. Hold on.
What are you looking up?
I'm trying to find the story, but it's just ads. I'd like to take a quick break from the show to thank today's sponsor, Rocket Money. It's easy to.
I don't think I am.
The hard part is not spending it. I know firsthand that moving into a new house takes things like budgeting and planning, and with a lot going on, it's easy to overlook things. Thankfully,
I don't think I am. I scanned something.
Help. Rocket Money is an easy
Yo,
way to save more and manage your money better. I love using Rocket Money to set budgets. With Rocket Money, you can create a customized budget in seconds. The app keeps track of your money at all times, letting it be the adult in the room when it comes to spending. Rocket Money even identifies spending categories to give you important insights on how to budget better. Plus, Rocket Money even sends you notifications based on your spending patterns or upcoming bills or when your account number may be low. That's not all, because Rocket Money also helps you automate your savings. It analyzes your accounts and gives you the optimal times to save so that you can reach your goals faster. Whether you're planning on getting a house, going back to school, or just planning for the future, Rocket Money is here to help and has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features. So to save more and spend less, take control of your finances today and join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money now. All you have to do is click the link in the description at rocketmoney.com/creepcast or scan the QR code to get started on Rocket Money for free. That is right, for free. From there, you can unlock premium to get even more of the app's features, but for now, you can just try it out and see if it's right for you. Again, that's rocketmoney.com/creepcast or scan the QR code to get in on this incredible offer today. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring the show. We are now back to the episode.
There it is. Look.
No, that's the other one. This is. Wait, hold on. Did it work when I did that?
You have to hold it sideways.
What the? What is that about? The website only appears in the left.
We have not read one word from the story yet.
It's already longer than it takes to read the story.
The story is shorter than what we've been talking about.
All right, now I'm in.
Smile Dog creepypasta. From the top.
Yeah, from the top. Hold on, I locked the iPad. Okay, I'm good now. All right. Rough. Let's begin. I first met in person with Mary E. in the summer of 2007. I'd arranged with her husband of 15 years, Terrence, to see her for an interview. Mary had initially agreed, since I was not a newsman, but rather an amateur writer gathering information for a few early college assignments and, if all went according to plan, some pieces of fiction. We scheduled the interview for a particular weekend when I was in Chicago on unrelated business. But at the last moment, Mary changed her mind, locked herself in the couple's bedroom, refusing to meet with me. For half an hour, I sat with Terrence as we camped outside the bedroom door, I listening and taking notes while he attempted fruitlessly to calm his wife. The things Mary said made little sense, but fit with the pattern I was expecting. Though I could not see her, I could tell from her voice that she was crying. And more often than not, her objections to speaking with me centered around an incoherent diatribe on her dreams or nightmares. Terrence apologized profusely when we ceased the exercise, and I did my best to take it in stride. Recall that I wasn't a reporter in search of a story, but merely a curious young man in search of information. Besides, I thought at the time I could perhaps find another, similar case if I put my mind and resources to it. Mary E. was the PSYOP for... PSYOP? Not the PSYOP. S-Y. PSYOP is spelled P-S-Y-S-O-P.
I mean, it looks like PSYOP, but it's a is there a word? Is PSYOP a word?
I don't think so.
No.
S-Y-S-O-P?
Oh, is that a company?
No, it says Mary E. was the PSYOP for a small Chicago-based bulletin board system.
Oh, System Op.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Mary E. was the SysOp. Was that just the last straw?
It's just so much. Being berated and having him chime in. Oh, system operator. It's too late in the day. It's too late. For people that don't know, we're recording this at 2 in the morning.
Can I tell you a secret? I'm in desperate need of medical attention and care. I'm so old, fat, and I'm falling apart at the seams. But I don't know what doctor to use. I don't know anything about doctors. And that's why I use ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app.
Yo, you went in it?
Quality in-network doctors. choose the right one for your needs and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers.
And the eyes open.
From mental health to digital health, eye care to skincare, and much, much more. Probably dick and ball stuff, boys. And the nice thing about ZocDoc is that you can filter for doctors that take your insurance, are nearby, and are highly rated. It's super easy to use, and you can find an appointment time that works for you with the right doctor for your needs. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. Oh my God! You don't want to admit it, but you should probably see a doctor. So stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/creepcast to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/creepcast. ZocDoc.com/creepcast.
Get a bucket of popcorn.
Mary E.
I would've
was a sysadmin for a small Chicago-based bulletin board system in 1992 when she first encountered Smile.jpg, and her life changed forever.
Smile.jpg. My life is forever ruined. I should not have opened that compressed image.
Oh, popcorn guide user.
She and Terrence had been married for only 5 months. Mary was one of an estimated 400 people who saw the image when it was posted as a hyperlink on the BBS, though she is the only one who has spoken openly about the experience. The rest never made anonymous, or are perhaps dead.
I'm
In
definitely
2005, when I was only in 10th grade, Smile.jpg was
but
first
I
brought
don't
to my
like the
attention
extra
by my
button.
burgeoning interest in web-based phenomena. Mary was
I
the
feel
most often cited victim of what is sometimes referred to as
Am I?
smile.dog. The bean, smile.jpg,
You know,
is reputed to display
on excess butter.
what
It's
caught
not
my
even
interest,
really
other than the
butter.
obvious macabre elements of the cyber legend and my proclivity towards such things, was the sheer lack
Well,
of
to be
information,
fair, they don't really
usually
pop it
to
in
the point
butter. They
that
pop it
people
in
don't believe
coconut
it
oil.
exists other than
Beta
as a rumor,
carotene.
hoax. It's unique because though the entire phenomenon centers on a picture file,
No,
the
it's-
file is nowhere to
it's-
be found on the internet. Certainly
it's not
no
like it's
photo
some, like,
manipulated simulacra
super
living on the
highly
web,
processed
showing up with the most frequency on
thing.
sites such as the image board 4chan,
I have a
particularly the
actually,
X
you know,
Focus Paranormal subboard. It is suspected
back.
these are fakes because they do not have the effect the true smile.jpg is believed to have, namely sudden onset temporal lobe epilepsy and acute anxiety.
What the fuck is even happening?
Okay, so it's
Is this a doctor's report? What the fuck are we reading?
Okay, so it's someone who's like done research, tried to track down the true smile dog. But whatever this image is, this
Smile
text file,
dog or smile JPEG?
Smile.jpg is the name of the file.
Right.
That got passed around.
And that's what he's looking for.
That's what he's looking for.
And then this woman was corrupted by it.
She's the only one
Smile
who's
dog.
talked about it. That he can find.
she
that's
saw the
willing to
smile
talk
dog,
about it.
right.
Yeah.
And she has
well,
anxiety.
so he says the smile dog images are people recreating it from rumors. But the
Okay.
real image, when you look at it, causes epilepsy, nausea, like an intense mental reaction to it.
This?
That's what he's saying. And all the images that float around are just like fakes of the real thing.
Right.
The purported reaction in the viewer is one of the reasons the phantom-like smile.jpg is regarded with such disdain, since it is patently absurd, though depending on whom you ask, the
This
reluctance to acknowledge
Amish
smile.jpg's existence
popcorn,
might be
coconut
just
oil.
as much out of fear as it
This
is out of disbelief.
stuff.
Neither
Popcorn.
smile.jpg nor smile.dog is mentioned anywhere on Wikipedia,
Butter.
though the website features articles on such other,
You need
perhaps
like
more
a.
scandalous shock sites as hello.jpg or 2 Girls 1 Cup. Any attempt to create a page pertaining to smile.jpg is summarily deleted by any of the encyclopedias
I think
and
that's-
admins. Encounters of
I don't know. There's
smile.jpg
just
are the
something
stuff
about
of internet
popcorn.
legend. Mary E's story is not unique. There are unverified rumors of smile.jpg
That
showing
is
up in
loud.
the early days of Usenet, and even one persistent tale that in 2002, a hacker flooded the forums of humor and satire website Something Awful with a deluge of smile.dog pictures, rendering almost half the forum's users at the time epileptic. It's also said that in the mid to late 90s, that smile.jpg circulated on Usenet and as an attachment of a chain email with the subject line, "Smile, God loves you." And despite the
This
huge
stuff
exposure
is-
these stunts would generate,
Actually,
there are very few people who admit to having
flavor from it.
experienced any of them. No trace of the file or any link has ever been discovered.
I like it.
Those who claim to have seen smile.jpg often weekly joke that they were far too busy to
But
send
you
a
also
copy of
need-
the picture to their hard drive. However, all alleged victims offer the same description of the photo. A dog-like creature, usually described as looking similar to a Siberian husky, illuminated by the flash of the camera, sits in a dim room, the only background detail that is visible being a human hand extending from the darkness near the left side of the frame. Hands empty, but is usually described as beckoning. Of course, most attention's given to the dog, or dog creature, as some victims are more certain than others about what they claim to have seen. The muzzle of the beast is reputedly split in a wide grin, revealing 2 rows, very white, very straight, very sharp, very human-looking teeth. Is that funny, honey?
It's like veneer dog.
Scary.
This is, of course, not a
But
description
yo, you went-
from viewing the picture, but rather a recollection of the victims, who claim to have seen the picture endlessly repeated in their mind's eye during the time they are, in reality, having epileptic fits. These fits are reported to continue indeterminably, often while the victim's asleep, resulting in very vivid and disturbing nightmares. These may be treated with medication, though in some, it's more effective than others. Mary E., I assumed, was not on effective medication. That was why after my visit to her apartment in 2007, I sent out feelers to several folklore and urban legend-oriented news groups, websites, mailing lists,
So
hoping
I
to
don't
find the
know if you
name
can
of a
get it.
supposed victim of
I
smile.jpg,
bought it.
who felt more interested in talking about his experiences. For a time, nothing happened, and at length I forgot completely about my pursuits.
Thing,
So I had begun my
I would
freshman year of
just
college and was quite busy. Mary contacted me
look at
via
names.
email, however,
That thing will last
near the
you.
beginning of March 2008.
This is added by Moose Juice
Moose Juice.
to jml@redacted.com.
That's super
From
expensive.
Mary E@redacted.net.
Like maybe
Subject,
30
last
bucks
summer
for that
during-
whole thing.
Description. Dear Mr. L, I'm incredibly sorry about my behavior last summer when you came to interview me. I hope you understand that it was no fault of yours, but rather my own problems that led me to act out as I did.
We also
I realized
need
that I could have handled the situation
with
more
flavor
decorously. However, I hope you will forgive me. At the time, I was
popcorn.
afraid. You see, for 15 years, I've been haunted by smile.jpg. Smile.dog comes to me in my sleep every night.
Did you like that? Did you get a kick out of that one?
I got me. Every night. Motherfuckers just peek around the corner like big goofy ass smile. I mean, at one point, is it just not scary anymore? It's a Siberian husky that's smiling at you. Big fucking chompers. I'd just be like, close the door. All right. I know that sounds silly, but it is true. There's an effable quality about my dreams, my nightmares, that makes them completely unlike any real dreams I've ever had. I do not move and do not speak. I simply look ahead, and the only thing ahead of me is the scene from that horrible picture. I see the beckoning hand, and I see Smile.dog. It talks to me. It is not a dog, of course, though I'm not quite sure what it really is. It tells me it will leave me alone if I do it as it asks. All I must do, it says, is spread the word. That is how it phrases its demands. And I know exactly what it means. It wants me to show it to someone else. And I could. The week after my incident, I received the mail, a manila envelope with no return address. Inside was only 3.5-inch floppy diskette. Without having checked, I knew precisely what was on it. I thought for a long time about my options. I could show it to a stranger, a coworker. I could even show it to Terrence. As much as the idea disgusted me. And what would happen then? Well, if Smile.dog kept its word, I could sleep. Yet if it lied, what would I do? And who was to say something worse would not come for me if I did what the creature asked? So I did nothing for 15 years. Though I kept the diskette hidden amongst many things. Amongst my things. Every night for 15 years, Smile.dog has come to me in my sleep and demanded that I spread the word. For 15 years, I have stood strong.
It's a serious Hunter.
Every night for 15 years.
Thousands of times.
Literally imagine. Also, can you explain to me, not to derail this email, what the fuck does a beckoning hand look like? Is it just this?
Yeah.
It has a
Like an
file.
inviting.
So you're
kinda.
saying is every night he's doing this, he's just like, spread the word.
No. Behind Smile.dog is a beckoning hand, off scene.
Spread the word.
Like there's a hand behind Smile.dog.
And that's just what he's done every night. If anything, I admire his tenacity, his persistence. But if you just don't spread the word, there's no repercussions besides him just showing up and being like, seriously, would you just fucking spread this word already?
Spread the word.
You're pissing me off.
Yeah.
And she's been able to sleep every night, by the way.
But like you said, at some point, it's like, all right.
I don't know what the fuck am I going to do?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay. For 15 years, I've stood strong. Though there have been hard times, many of my fellow victims on the BBS board, where I first encountered Smile.jpg, stopped hosting. I heard some of them committed suicide, committed unaliving. Others remain completely silent, simply despairing off the face of the web. They're the ones I worry about the most. I sincerely hope you'll forgive me, Mr. L. But last summer when you contacted me and my husband about an interview, I was near the breaking point. I decided I was going to give you the floppy diskette. I did not care if Smile.dog was lying or not. I wanted it to end. You were a stranger, someone I had no connection with, and I thought I would not feel sorrow when you took the diskette as part of your research and sealed your fate. Before you arrived, I realized what I was doing, plotting to ruin your life. I could not stand the thought, and in fact, I still cannot. I am ashamed. Mr. L, and I hope that this warning will dissuade you from further investigation of Smile.jpg. You may, in time, encounter someone who is, if not weaker than I, then wholly more depraved, someone who will not hesitate to follow Smile.dog's orders. Stop while you are still whole. Sincerely, Mary E.
Terrence contacted me later that month with the news that his wife killed herself.
Oh no.
That's like a comedic timing beat. Just after all of that, and then pretty much she totally blew her brains out. It's not. She's been doing this for 15 years, and now that's the break. Well, I've sent the email. Goodbye. I spread the word. Yeah.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm glad that's funny.
It got me good.
Okay. While cleaning up the various things she'd left behind, closing email accounts and the like, he happened upon the above message. He was a man in shambles. He wept as he told me to listen to his wife's advice. He found the diskette. He revealed and burned it until it was nothing but a stinking pile of blackened plastic. The part that most disturbed him, however, is how the diskette had hissed as it melted. Some sort of animal, he said. I will admit that I was a little uncertain about how to respond to this. At first, I thought perhaps it was a joke, with the couple belatedly playing with the situation in order to get a rise out of me. Quick check on several Chicago newspapers online, obituaries, however, proved that Mary E. was indeed dead. There was, of course, no mention of suicide in the article. I decided that, for a time at least, I would not further pursue the subject of Smile.jpg, especially since I had finals coming up at the end of May. But the world has odd ways of testing us. Almost a full year after I returned from my disastrous interview with Mary E., I received another email.
To jml@redacted.com. From elzahir82@redacted.com. Subject, smile.
Hello. I found your email address through a mailing list. Your profile said you're interested in Smile.dog. I thought it is not as bad as everyone says. I've sent it to you here. Just spread the word. Smiley face.
The final line chilled me to the bone. According to my email client, there was one file attached called, naturally, Smile.jpg. I considered downloading it for some time. It was most likely a fake, I imagined, and even if it weren't, I was never wholly convinced of Smile.jpg's peculiar powers. Mary E.'s account had shaken me, yes, but she was probably mentally unbalanced anyway. After all, how could a simple image do what Smile.jpg was said to accomplish? What sort of creature was it that could break one's mind with the power of the eye?
I also don't.
And if such things were patently absurd, why did the legend exist at all? If I downloaded the image, if I looked at it, and if Mary turned out to be correct, if smile.jpg came to me in my dreams, and Mandy and I spread the word, what would I do? Would I live my life as Mary had, fighting against the urge to give in until I died? Or would I simply spread the word, eager to be put to rest? If I chose the latter route, how could I do it? Who would I burden in turn? If I went through with my earlier intention to write a short article about smile.jpg, I decided I could attach it as evidence, and anyone who read the article, anyone who took interest, would be affected. And even assuming smile.jpg attached to the email was genuine, would I be capricious enough to save myself in that manner? Could I spread the word? Yes. Yes, I could. Then bottom of the image, anywhere. Any way it appeared online, at the very bottom of the image was a bloody thumbprint with the picture. So, author starts to track this, goes insane, and then eventually looks at the photo, which compels him to share it with the internet.
I like the idea of at the end of, no matter what at the end of the story, you get kind of hit by it.
Yeah.
Also, this was very well written for an early,
for what it was.
for at the time.
Well.
Yeah. Very good.
It was well written, and also the context around
The image is just so...
The image is goofy.
Also, where's the beckoning hand?
Off to the left. Look in the bottom left. See the hand reaching up?
Nah, it's okay.
Once again, those glasses.
Oh. I didn't notice that until right now.
What the fuck? So does it look like someone's dying? Is
someone's on the ground,
like,
to the side, like reaching up. Yeah. So the intention is that Smile Dog's like some entity, like a demon or ghost that has like a shapeshifter almost. It's a dog, but it has human teeth. Like it's a weird in-between thing. And the context for this story is this image had already started floating online, if I remember correctly. Maybe they were around the same time. But people would get email chains that would say, spread the word, and it would be that picture, right? It's like, what's that about? But then you see the story attached that it drives people mad. They have to spread it.
Very much like Ringu.
Yes, very similar.
Reminds me of Ringu. This was a fun time in the early 2000s where technology, people were finding ways of like you're sharing media, it's cursed and everything. I did have a couple thoughts though. The veneers made me think of turkey teeth or turkey hair when people go to Turkey to get a hair transplant, or the veneers. What if when you got a hair transplant from Turkey or veneers, what if it was just a Turkish man that was smiling, that visited you every night? And then the thing is, you had to have someone else go to Turkey and get their hair did until he left you alone.
Smile.turkey.
Smile.turkey. Smile.turkey or turkey.jpg. Also, I want to do an edit.
Turkey isn't a file size. It's not a compression style.
Yeah, I do love a file type just being .turkey. It's pretty good. Would the turkey be TRKY? .turkey.
So I do want to say about this story. I read this when I was in middle school, I think. 10. I was probably 11 or 12 when I came across it. And I remember this story freaked me out because you got to understand. I was a kid. I saw the email, the picture floating around. It's like, what's this picture?
It's like a Bloody Mary kind of thing.
Same thing. Yeah. So I thought it'd be cool. And after I realized the story, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm going to send it to my friends. That'll be funny. So I started an email chain where I said, like, spread the word and put the email on. And then the next day at school, every guy was like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't you ever. And they immediately just like.
No, it's scary, right, guys?
No, it's scary, guys.
Honestly, my birthday's this week. We're having a pool party with water balloon fight and stuff. You're not coming.
I remember being like, yeah, I thought it was lame. That's why I shared it.
It's a joke. You didn't.
I thought it was stupid.
The party's awesome. It's ice cream cake.
That's really dumb, right? You know, some people are scared
by
about
water
that.
balloons that look like grenades. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, those were so cool.
Well, you're not coming because of that one email.
No, I thought it was scary.
I would love to sit there, open it up, look at my subject line. What is this? Whatever. Scroll down. Oh, an image. Okay, I'll download it. Scroll down.
I wouldn't worry about it.
The Beatles cartoon, lost episode.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
Ringo. He was just the goofiest about stuff. Like the song Maxwell Silver Hammer. All of them hated it. When they asked Ringo, he was like, I thought it was kind of nice. I enjoyed it.
I would have worked.
It was actually called like a diddle.
No, not Ringo. What was the fourth one? Not Paul or John. George is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. George is cool.
No one likes Ringo the most.
Yeah. George was like the one that was just
unsung hero.
Right, yeah.
George, the main man.
Yeah, let's in that one with the Beatles.
Who's your least favorite Beatle?
John,
of course, easy.
Yep, John. I like the fucking beaver tooth bastard Paul McCartney quite a bit. Me wants to hold your hand. Me wants to hold your hand.
He was a good counter to John, to my understanding, because John was like, no, we've got to change the world. We've got to be different. And then Paul would be like, no. That's a dumb idea. I don't like that idea.
The Beatles, it's one of those things when people are like, the Beatles are lame. It's like, it's impossible to not like at least one.
I mean, it's like anything else. Like, being like, oh, Elvis he didn't do anything, or like, he was lame.
I would have
like that new editor that keeps saying the meme where it's like,
nah, it's okay. I would have worked.
And it's like, jump out the house, and just, well, it's Rick and Morty time. The theme song, have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
There was one night where Caitlin and I were driving home, and I was really tired. And she was just flipping through songs, and that Elvis song came on. I can't remember.
Hey, guys!
But in the beginning, like, I heard the music, and I go, is this the song where he says, I'm caught in a trap? And as soon as I got done saying that, he goes, caught in a trap? Yeah,
I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
So,
why can't you see? Ooh, what you're doing to me? And you don't believe what I say. We can go on together with suspicious minds. How we can reel our dreams with suspicious love. To my old friend I know. You want to like we're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world
that struggle with pain. And as long as a man has a strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly.
Go ahead, finish it.
Deep in my heart, there's a trembling. But I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, oh yeah. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream. So please let my dream come true, oh, right now. He wrote that because they discontinued Yoo-Hoo. Just kidding, it was Martin Luther King died. So that's why I wrote that one. Probably shouldn't put that in there, but the Beatles.
So I don't even know where my story. All right, yeah. Okay, Beatles Lost cartoon episode. Oh, I don't think I've ever read this one. I don't know when it came out. That's my understanding. Is it one of those like OG ones? Is this an old one, Harry?
I don't know how old it is, but I heard it's classic.
The Beatles cartoon Lost episode does not feel like a classic creepypasta to me.
Well, it was back when like Dead Bart or like Squidward Suicide.
That all seems fine because that's like new rage. Like Dead Squidward, I'm like at the time that's people were probably young and obsessed with. It'd be like nowadays it'd be like creepypasta about like Has-Been Hotel or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I'm sure that's out there now.
100%.
Yeah. Well, we have to find it. Wherever it's at. All right. Just want to start off by saying that if you want an answer at the end, prepare to be disappointed. There isn't one. I'd like to start this off by affirming that I'm a huge Beatles fan, as well as being 14 years old. But, you know, you rarely see that level of honesty.
I gotta say, there is a shocking amount of truth in all this. I just want to say, like the Beatles, like 90% of the world, also 14. Also, I have no idea what's going. I have no idea.
You will be disappointed by.
By the end of this, you are going to be like, that was not worth my time.
Yes, of course. I'm also an avid collector of Beatles stuff. I was even there at their first concert.
How old is this person?
I don't. 14. So no, you weren't. They have great music and great talent. I have their albums, T-shirts, and other assorted items. I even enjoyed the old cartoon of the Beatles that was made in the 60s. But it wasn't long before I found out there was a morbid secret to the cartoon. I was at a local collector shop where they had a section about the Beatles. I was looking for some Beatles mugs and pins. Bought 2 Beatles mugs and 4 Beatles pins, and I was just about to leave the section. Something caught my eye. It was a videotape called The Lost Beatles Cartoon. Or at least, that's what I assumed. Being what was scribbled on it with what appeared to be black Sharpie, I really wanted to get it, so I told my disjointed mother that I wanted to buy it. When we went to purchase the tape, the counter worker said I couldn't have it. He told me that he's watched it and had nightmares. I was surprised he could say that about the tape because it was just the Beatles. How can a cartoon about a band possibly be that scary? But he said,
never mind. You're just going to have nightmares anyway.
And gave me the tape.
What?
Never mind. It's too late. Take it.
Who gives a shit? Just take it, kid.
It's lithium.
I like the Beatles.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Look at these pens I got.
Spinning.
Take it.
Well, I was walking away. I thought I saw him folding his hands like he was praying. For some odd reason, I was starting to feel like something was wrong with the tape. Really. When I got home, I immediately went downstairs to watch this mysterious video. When the tape started to play, something weird happened in the beginning.
Do we try to do, is there photorealistic blood in the story?
Does you want to do a little bingo card? Yes. I think
Photorealistic blood.
Hyper-realistic eyes.
Hyper-realistic eye. Okay.
Yeah.
So are we calling that?
I think I'll call those.
And does one of the Beatles, or do they all kill themselves?
They're going to be dead.
Are they already dead, or do you think, is Paul going to shoot John?
It's going to start as a normal one, but then they're going to be like, it's going to cut to their eyes like black or ripped out.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be, there's going to be sound screaming, like they're all screaming, then they're going to be dead. And
Yeah.
And John will be like, I don't feel good, or something like that.
Yeah, I've got blisters on my fingers.
Yeah, definitely a scene like that. Some loud noise effect, something like that, yeah. It was the sounds of someone screaming in complete agony. All right, well, immediately.
There you go.
That's a point for me. Which, while that was normal for the Beatles cartoon.
Why was that normal for the Beatles cartoon?
Hold on.
People usually scream in anguish at the Beatles cartoon.
This is an actual cartoon, right?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
What happened?
Okay, here's how the intro starts. No one's screaming.
We're not in yet. Okay, that's anguish. Okay, that's kind of what they're talking about.
That's kind of a creepy intro a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, I see. All right, I'm tracking. Sounds of someone screaming in complete agony, which while that was normal for the Beatles cartoon, there's usually a title card accompanying it. I was scared until the title card thankfully faded in a few seconds later. The episode was called Because, and assumed it was referring to the Abbey Road song, Because. First scene faded in from black, but something was off. It was slightly different than the original style. It looked almost similar to the original, but looked darker, more detailed. And
lithium.
4 Beatles and their trademark grotesque original designs. John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Despite the past oddity, I relaxed hearing the trademark Paul Frees and Lance Percival voicing the Fab Four. They were talking about some kind of CD they found outside the recording studio and about listening to it. This was strange, as CDs weren't invented until 1976. The show was produced in the late 60s. So then the scene suddenly transitioned to the Beatles and their recording studio. Shot showed John casually putting the headphones on until the thing happened. John all of a sudden just looked like he just blacked out. Then Paul worriedly asked,
John, are you alright?
Then the screen zoomed up to John, who had started drooling. All of a sudden, John's eyes turned into what I can only really describe, my limited vocabulary, as LSD acid trip image with weird colors. After 10 seconds of John's acid tripping face, something appeared. I grabbed the clicker and went backwards to see what it was. What I saw was a morbid, grotesque picture. It was a real photo of a man with a ventriloquist dummy. The scary part of the picture was that the man with the dummy had no mouth. Instead, there was blood on his face where his mouth was supposed to be. The dummy had fire in his eyes and an insane smile. I had to choke back some vomit after watching it.
It's just kind of funny.
They always do that where, like, you remember Squidward Suicide where they keep throwing up over and
I was like, I had to throw up. I was so grossed out.
Also thinking about doing.
But all they described was
there's a man with no mouth
with a ventriloquist dummy.
With a ventriloquist
And
dummy.
the dummy's eyes are on fire.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm gonna hurl!
Essentially,
and an insane smile. Don't forget the insane smile.
Of course.
And then the screen went back to an equally as vomit-inducing sight.
Draw
John's
on,
face.
but you
You
don't
alright?
share with
Yes, Ringo.
Seeing's not believing. Seeing is killing.
Said in a dull monotone, as though he was in some sort of trance.
about doing
John
what
seemed snapped
like
back
maybe
to
stream
reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Shaking his head.
raw
and replied,
stuff.
It's lithium.
Yo.
What time is it, George? It's 1:13.
George answered nonchalantly. Then the screen went black and blood started to rain down. But this blood looked much
None of
more
that.
realistic ding ding, than anything else that I had seen in any other episode. It looked so real that if I touched the screen, I would somehow get blood on my fingers. The blood rain soon disappeared, and another scene soon faded in, showing the Beatles walking to a lake. Perhaps
That's-
girls soon started chasing the guys for almost a minute, when all of a sudden a picture of a girl with no eyes. Ding ding.
Black eyes?
Yep, with no eyes appeared on the screen. It was an actual black and white picture of a person with just her eye sockets dripping with blood. She had no teeth and more blood was pouring out of the mouth. I jumped back on my couch after seeing it. Then the screen went to John's face, and all of a sudden, the screaming of the fans stopped. And when all four of them turned around to check, all of the fans were on the ground, burning to a crisp. Paul, clearly petrified, asked,
What happened?
It's lithium.
Yo.
Hey! Back, and everyone's dead, burning. Okay, yeah. Then the scene showed Ringo vomiting out red vomit with chunks of brown meat. Something caught my eye. I paused and looked closely at the vomit, and there was the face of Hitler.
Jarvis paused, enhance.
Oh! Mein Führer. No.
Oh, no!
In the vomit? No!
Not in the vomit!
There was a picture of Hitler in
Wait,
the
pause that.
vomit.
Rewind. Enhance. Enhance. Oh my god.
I was somewhat shocked that a man who killed millions of people and soldiers was in a cartoon about the Beatles.
Like, I was like, he still can't wrap his head around this being like a.
Why would they make this?
Why would they give that guy free press? That's not very
The Beatles like Hitler? What?
Beatlemania with Nazi stuff?
I never do that.
That's weird. He did in the vomit the whole time.
Just forget about it.
John sharply shouted back.
But what about our fans? I don't give a fuck.
They censored it in the story too, because they're 14 and their mom would get mad if they typed it out.
It's F star star K, Mom. You can't get mad. It's F star star K.
Dude, the next sentence. I was shocked that this episode involves John saying
The
that.
F word.
But I decided to continue on. The next scene showed a building that was about to be demolished. The Beatles were walking down a
I
street.
legitimately thought I was going to go to the Twin Towers right there. I was like, there's no way. Okay.
I would have, dude. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Hitler has been in throw.
Hitler and CDs have been brought in.
I like how that was the first thing. It's like, it goes from like, that's where the compact disc was made till 76. Immediately it's like, Hitler.
in the vomit.
Huh?
The next scene showed a building that was about to be demolished. Beatles were walking down a street when a wrecking ball hit the building. A piece of rubble went flying in the air. It was about to miss a person when John did something despicable. In typical John fashion, he proceeded to push the man back to where the piece of rubble was about to fall. In typical John fashion, he killed somebody.
Classic John.
In a second, the piece of solid marble crushed the guy to death. Blood and brain matter flew everywhere. Even though the brain matter and blood still looked cartoonish, it was still pretty horrible.
Hey guys, it's closing!
I'm still really scared by all this. A crowd of people quickly surrounded the scene, and the scene zoomed up to John with an evil smirk on his face. The next scene only showed just a black screen.
I'm
Only thing that
trying
could
to
be
stay
heard was a
awake.
gunshot.
Oh, it's
Then
alright.
there was smoke that I assume
You're
represented
too
the fire.
tired, I'd recommend.
Then the screen faded into a shot of the recording studio.
Mission.
The studio had no lights on, causing the screen to be too dark to make anything out. But there was quiet mumbling, and I listened closely to hear someone dully whispering.
I shouldn't have done that. They're going to notice.
Then one light went on. There was a shadow outside the door. It was the form of John. It wasn't long until the light was reflecting to the sound manager in the recording booth, dead. I quickly put two and two together and figured that the man was shot by John, who had a gun, who had a gun. The camera zoomed up to the ground outside the room. A model 1887 fell to the ground with blood splattered on it, and with bits of smoke still coming out of the barrel. The next scene suddenly showed Paul, George, and Ringo knocking on John's room door. Then Ringo proceeded to bust down the door with his trademark strong, sexy insect. What am I reading? Ringo proceeded to bust down the door with his trademark strong, sexy insect legs. And there was a humongous safe that was the size of an SUV. What am I reading? There's no telling.
I feel like I'm being waterboarded. I'm kind of just like...
Please make it stop. They didn't know what the combination was, but for some reason, it wasn't locked up all the way. They opened it up and they found out John's secret. He was a Satanist.
Not a bad stream. I wouldn't.
There was a dead body of a woman on a pentagram drawn in her blood, and her with her eyes gorged out. There were dead animals, a fan-made Necronomicon, and goat skull on a pentagram.
That is fucking scary.
I'm so scared right now.
That is fucking freaky, man. Not the Beatles.
Not John, no. In fear, George fell to the ground. Paul had to choke back a vomit. Ringo ran over to the corpse and yelled out,
Ginny! My fiance, no!
He then slumped to the ground, closing his eyes. Then Ringo started crying in a sad way.
What? I want to see what's like, that's him crying. He's like, well, he looked more sad, didn't he?
Crying from Ringo didn't sound like normal cartoon crying. It sounded as real as day. And in shock, I found out that the dead woman was Ringo's fiance, Jenny. What was his first clue?
Well, yeah, didn't he scream out?
My fiance.
Who's that
Jenny.
woman?
Who could that be?
Who's that stranger?
I didn't know that Ringo had a fiance, but I decided to continue on. Suddenly, some distorted screams of a girl started to play in the background. I started to suspect that's supposed to be the screams of Jenny. The screen went black. Then the screen showed the view of the sun setting from John's legs. The screen immediately went to John's face, that he had a mad expression and rapid moving mouth. He had red in his left iris. His dick looked like it was ripped by a rabid raccoon. He had a noose around his neck. He was about to commit suicide. He shut his eyes and jumped. Hold on.
I just want to say that this man was murdered in real life.
Yeah, this is a guy. This is a guy that got shot.
Yeah, this is a man who was actually murdered in real life in broad daylight, and they're like his dick was ripped off by a rabid raccoon and he hung himself. I mean, you think about that. Yeah, and he's a fucking Satanist. I like they're just like besmirching the man's name. Yeah, wouldn't that be creepy?
Wouldn't that be creepy if you just did that? The camera showed John's feet still swinging. The camera zoomed out to show John's lifeless body hanging on the small cliff on the lake that the Beatles were going to in the beginning of the episode. The screen went black and Paul appeared in a sad expression. Then the screen went black again. And then the scary part begins. Without warning, Paul's face appeared with hyper-realistic eyes. 3 for 3.
Hyper-realistic eyes.
To the word.
Yes.
Let's go. There was so many camera views of Paul's face like a zoom out of him in the corner. Then pictures appeared. I remember seeing a picture of a hand with a gun in it, and the gun was pointed to a little boy's head, but the gun was already fired. Another picture flashed on the screen of a garfish in the river. The next picture was a bird, just a little wildlife picture in the middle of it.
Look, its head fucking exploding. And the next one's just like, oh, that's a cute fish.
That's a cool fish. It's a pretty cool little scene. Next picture was a burnt town. People were on the ground dead. Quickly, I discovered that the town was destroyed during an attack. It was destroyed because of the Vietnam War. How did you discover that in the middle of the picture? The next picture was 3 undertakers with 7 coffins with little children no younger than 6. And behind the left undertaker was a coffin with a hand coming out of it, and the hand was moving. After more pictures, it shows Paul with the same expression that he had before the scary slideshow. Then suddenly, I heard a loud booming voice of a low, quiet voice saying, "Do it." Then a 1911 Colt pistol appeared in Paul's hand. He puts it in his mouth and pulled the trigger. Realistic blood and brain matter went everywhere, like on the grass and the cliff. Then the camera zoomed up to the capsule of the bullet that shot Paul, and the capsule said,
"Your life was already over, Paul."
In a mysterious Russian accent.
Yeah, your life was already over, Paul.
Wait, the bullet says it. The camera zooms up, so it's written on there, but it's written in a Russian accent. Or is the bullet saying in a Russian accent?
Your life was already over, Paul. That should be the background. Or no, it should be the Smile Dog background. I was saying it'd be funny if the whole time it was a bullet capsule that had that.
Your life was already over,
in
Paul.
Russian.
The next scene showed George on a cliff from the same lake John committed suicide. He was about to commit suicide too. I thought he was going to jump off the cliff, but instead, he a lot of restraint to not say the specific model of gun, as he has done twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I like how extremely important.
What's funny about it is the way they write it in 1911 and 1887 is the same way those guns are written in Call of Duty.
Are they really?
Yeah. No one says in 1911. They just say 1911, unless you play COD Zombies, where it says in 1911.
It's military terms. You don't get it.
I love Black Ops.
I love Black Ops so much. My dad's a truck driver. Feels pretty relevant. Yeah, I'm just saying.
He doesn't talk to me that much.
He's on the road a lot.
He's on a lot. But instead, he pulled out a gun and shot himself. Very anticlimactic.
Yeah. Boring.
Boring. I'm bored. At the end of the scene, the camera zoomed into the gun, and the gun was the same one Paul used to commit suicide. And on the side, it said,
No!
It sends chills down. Guns can't talk. I'm mean, let's be real here.
I mean, think about it.
I'll put up.
Guys can't talk. This is fucking strange.
Look, Hitler, Satan, I can get behind.
Hitler's in the vomit. All of a sudden, guns are speaking. This is freaky.
The way it's phrased.
I'm fucking horrified.
It says, I mean, guns can't talk.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, people,
like
think
I'm
about it.
pleading with you.
Well, someone
dear
fucking
reader.
just take a second to think about this. This is creepy fucking stuff here.
I challenge you. Think of one instance in your life.
I think of one time you've ever talked to a gun.
Not even.
Yeah, I tell you, it's probably no times.
The next scene showed Ringo in the hospital, dying of an unknown disease.
He gives Ringo cancer. A little kid being like, and Ringo has total AIDS cancer. And his gun talks to him. I mean, think about that. Man,
So now that he opened, he's like, I'm 14. I think he aged himself up.
Yeah.
And the author's like 10, 11.
Yeah. It definitely feels like this is like a 12-year-old. He's like,
for sure.
So trust me, I'm 14.
Yeah.
So you can respect what I have to say.
My teacher said I'm at a 14-year-old reading level.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
He took the picture of him and his fiancée and the engagement ring he gave her, and then he died. Then the scene faded while the ending music played. After about a minute, another shot faded in. It appeared to be in a dark hall. Wait, didn't Ringo actually die of a disease?
No, Ringo's still alive.
Which one got stabbed in his house and then died? That had to be George then.
No, I think
One that died of cancer.
George died of cancer.
Yeah.
And then John Lennon got shot.
Yeah, well, the whole thing
And
was
then Ringo and,
the whole thing was
Paul
George was
alive.
like he was doing okay, but then someone broke into his house and stabbed him one night in the lung.
Oh, maybe.
And it caused like super damaged lungs, and then he died after. So they think maybe if that didn't happen, he could have recovered, lived longer, or whatever. So I thought for a second he was saying that like, and Ringo just died of cancer, like in real life.
Yeah.
Then the scene faded while the ending music played. After about a minute, another shot faded in. It appeared to be in a dark hall. All I hear was screams, whistles, yelling, and gunshots. I soon found out that the hall was in a prison. The scary part was that every time the lamp swings in the hall, a black hooded figure appeared. It wasn't long until I found out it was John with gray skin and red iris. For a brief second, I thought he resembled trademark webcomic character Carcat Vontus. There's no way.
Who?
Trademark webcomic character?
I'm immediately looking up who Carcat Vontus is, by the way.
This is like in that one story where it's like, if you play Destiny, you would know. Hold on.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is what Carcat Vontus...
It's a Homestuck character!
Carcat Vontus looks like this.
Dude, no. Do you know Homestuck?
No.
That was a huge Tumblr series where it's like everyone wrote their own characters and OCs. And this big fan fiction where they talk to each other. That explains so much about what I'm reading right now.
Carcat Vontus, huh?
Dude, straight up, this being written by like a Homestuck person makes so much sense. And that's also the author's depiction of like the devil. Like that's what the Grim Reaper looks like, big and scary. He shouted,
I hope you enjoyed your life, because my life is over, including my friends, all because of me, John.
all because of me, John Lennon of the Beatles.
The infamous John Lennon of Beatles from Liverpool.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine all the carcass.
Right behind him. You know, because I know those seven sisters, like our audience. There's some weird people out there, and I know a bunch of them were familiar with Homestuck. When I said Carcat Vantas, that had to be like a sleeper cell activation.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna try to fucking like kill somebody. Then grab a gun. Must kill the prime minister.
Surge of women murderers across the United States. Like,
click, click, click.
Right behind him was a crowd of guards and prisoners. It seems that some of them had bullet holes in their heads and blood all over their bodies. In the crowd, I could make out several people in grotesque Beatles cartoon designs. John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, and Archduke Franz.
Literally everyone who has been assassinated.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria.
Literally everyone who has been shot.
Yep.
By the way.
What are the chances that Mark David Chapman comes up? The guy that killed John Lennon. What are the chances? It has to. It has to, right? It has to. The really weird part was that the prisoner that was right next to John was Mark David.
You are inside his brain.
Oh yes, I hit 3 for 3 on the stereotype.
Is this one of your stories that you wrote when you were younger?
No.
Okay, because that was a pull.
No.
That was a bear trap and a half.
Well, I mean, it's everyone getting assassinated. And earlier when they were dying, I'm like, he's the guy that shot John.
He has to be in here somewhere.
He has to, and sure enough. Oh man, the really weird part was the prisoner next to John was Mark David Chapman. It scared me how the guy who killed the actual John Lennon was right behind the evil cartoon John. For 30 seconds, Mark David Chapman and the crowd of prisoners and guards started walking straight like if they were walking towards me.
Group a little.
The more they kept walking,
I think it. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think that's it. Hey. So. Well, tomorrow I might be back. Probably continue back from. You guys know. We get a notification. I think it's. Ready? Did. Okay.